Yo, what is going on, everybody? Type yes in the chat if you can see me and you can hear me. Type yes in the chat if you can see me and you can hear me. The YouTube AI automation workshop is officially live. And tonight I'm about to make y'all a lot of money. Who in here got their workshop workbook? Just type yes in the chat. Type yes in the chat. For all my people that didn't grab their workbook, y'all gonna have to take notes fast because the game I'm about to drop tonight is about to teach you how to make a lot of money very fast with the power of AI, leveraging YouTube. And yeah, it's going to be amazing, guys. But listen, before we get started, I need you guys to let me know. If you cannot hear me, you need to unmute. You need to click the screen. Click the screen so you can hear me. Click the screen so you can hear me, okay? But yeah, listen, if you have no sound, click the screen. Let me type it in the chat for my people that can't hear me. Click the screen. And listen, y'all, I'm going to need you guys to be my helpers tonight, all right? I need you guys, when anybody says they can't see me, can't hear me, I need you guys to have them click the screen, all right? Or click the speaker. Yeah, click the speaker. But listen, I need you guys to let me know where you guys are tuning in from tonight. Let me know where you're coming from, your city, your country, your state. Let me know where you guys are tuned in from. I'm super curious to know. This information can be done from anywhere around the world. So that's the beautiful thing about what you guys are going to learn tonight, no matter where you are, no matter how old you are. Yeah, no matter what you got going on, no matter if you have no experience with this, like you're going to be able to do this in no time. Okay. All right. We got some people from Florida, Miami, Memphis. We got any people from LA here? Where's my Californians at? New Yorkers in the building, New Jersey, the SIP, Mississippi's in here. Somebody said Cali on dead homies. Yo. Shout out to everybody from Cali, man. That's originally where I'm born and raised. Now we down here in Atlanta, but you know, Cali's always gonna be my home. All right. Now listen, y'all, before we get started tonight, I wanted to let each and every single one of you guys know something. Okay. The information I'm going to give you guys is extremely powerful. So I need you guys to lock in right now. Okay. So I need you guys to all comment lock in, but I also want to let you guys know that I'm doing something very special on tonight's workshop. All right. I'm going to be giving away some cash. All right. I'm going to be giving away a big gift as well. And you guys are going to be like, you're freaking crazy for doing that, David. And I know, but you'll see. But listen, I'm going to be giving away some money to one lucky person in the room tonight that's locked in. Okay. So if that person is going to be you, I need you to comment yes in the chat right now. Okay. Cause check this out, y'all. I'm about to literally show you what I'm going to do. All right. At the end of tonight's call, I'm going to send somebody. Oh, wait, hold up. That's an extra zero. My bad. I'm going to send somebody $1,000 cash to their Cash App. All right. $1,000 cash is coming to somebody's Cash App tonight. Cash App, Zelle, PayPal, whatever you guys got is coming. All right. But I need you guys to lock in. All right. This isn't something that you literally are just going to, get because you're in the room and you just chilling. You got to really be locked in and paying attention and be able to teach me back what I'm teaching you. Okay. Also, guys, this is live and we are live in my studio. This isn't a pre-recording, so I just wanted to let that be clear. And yeah, with that said, I'm going to go ahead and get started. I think it's about 8:05 now, so I think I'm going to give you guys, that time to lock in now because somebody said, nah, you got to do 10K now. So look, listen, y'all, this is what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and get started with the presentation. I gave everybody a 5-minute grace period to get in the room. The doors are going to be closing shortly here. And yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and get started, man, because who's ready to make money? Just type yes in the chat if you're ready to make money. Who's ready to make some money? All right, let's go. All right, awesome. All right, I need everybody to have their workbooks ready. And I need you guys to also have your notepad ready if you didn't get a workbook. If you have a workbook, amazing. You're going to make more money than anybody in here because you decided to take that step and get the right materials. If you have your workbook and you couldn't find it, check your spam email. It's probably in your spam box. All right. So listen, before we get started, guys. All right. Tonight is the night. I'm going to be breaking down how I make over $1,000 a day on YouTube without making any videos, leveraging the power of AI. But most importantly, how any one of you guys can do this exact same thing through a recession without any prior experience, no capital required, and without having to show your face or make actual videos yourself or even work long hours, because let's be real, nobody wants to work long hours anymore. That's like a thing of 2010. This is something that I literally spend less than an hour a day doing. To be real with you, I spend probably less than 20 minutes a day making videos with this. And that's only if I decide I want to work that day, okay? Now, I want to let each and every single one of you guys know that we are doing a live cash giveaway. We're giving away $1,000 to one lucky person in the room tonight. And it's pretty simple on how you can actually win this $1,000, okay? Number one, you have to make sure you stay until the very end, okay? Because if you're not here at the end, there's no way you're going to be able to win, because that's when I'm actually choosing the person to actually get access to that $1,000 cash, okay? Number two, take note of everything that I'm talking about tonight, okay? Please, especially if you don't have a workbook, you need to make sure you're taking note of every single thing I'm talking about tonight, because I'm going to ask you a very important question at the end of tonight's workshop. If you cannot give me the answer to that question, I cannot give you $1,000. And that's just facts, all right? Now, the third and final thing, okay? The third and final thing, I am going to be doing a live Q&A at the end, because I know a lot of you guys are going to have a lot of questions. It's a lot of new information I'm throwing out there. And yeah, if you've heard about YouTube automation before, maybe you've tried it, you're probably going to know a lot of what I'm talking about. But the information that I'm about to give you tonight, that's been literally, we've been training and doing this for the last 18 months and like helping people get crazy results. Tonight is the night I'm officially releasing that information. So let's go. All right. So if you guys are ready to get locked in and get ready to go, just type yes in the chat and we're going to start. Okay. Now check this out. I want to be very transparent with you guys. Okay. This is not just another webinar. Okay. This is not just another free training. And trust me, I've been in this online space for a very long time. I've been on a bunch of those myself, going online, seeing ads, attending free trainings. And I realized that most of these gurus out there and all these live trainings, it's all fluff, literally fluff information, y'all. It's just motivation, fluff information, literally info that you can go on Google, ChatGPT, Claude, all the sites and find the information for yourself. Okay. But listen, this is not that. I'm literally going to give you guys the exact step-by-step process on how I went from a broke college dropout, literally getting paid like $8 an hour, to becoming a YouTube millionaire, making multiple six figures a month without showing my face or making the actual videos myself. So I'm literally going to give you guys that game tonight. Okay. Now listen, you cannot fake this success. You cannot fake this success. Okay. You see these awards right here? This is an award that you guys just saw me holding in my hand on the last slide. That's an award, right, that only the top 1% of YouTube creators receive for surpassing over 1 million subscribers. Okay. I have them. I'm literally looking at them on my wall right now. I wish I could show you guys, but I don't want to mess up the presentation, but I'm looking at them. Okay. I also have 4 other plaques for passing over 100,000 subscribers on 4 different channels. And I actually have 1 more on the way in the mail as we speak. So I received all 5 of those awards from YouTube. So you guys are actually learning from someone who is credible. Okay. So I just wanted to go ahead and put that out there before we move forward. Now understand this. Okay. I want you guys to understand this. Okay. Don't take this from me. All right. Don't take this from me. Take it from people that have actually attended the same exact workshop that you guys are currently on. So Kiki even commented on one of my Instagram posts, and this is what she said. She said, I was in one of your master classes and I was in shock by how much I learned compared to any other course I paid for. I've literally spent thousands of dollars for information that didn't cover half of what I learned. I'm going to the next level with this information and I can't wait to share my results. Right. And I actually got this DM not too long ago. This right here is crazy to me. Okay. So this person right here, right? The craziest part about this person, they DM me a screenshot of their channel. They got like 3 million views and 3 million views on one video and they made $10,000, right? And so they said, hey, yo, let's just say today I quit my 9-to-5, bro. And this right here almost brought a tear to my eye. And you know what the craziest part about this person is that got this win? They got this win from attending the same exact workshop that you guys are currently on. Okay. He actually came across my Instagram, but I need you guys to let me know in the comment section down below. Let me know if you guys saw me on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, or maybe you guys saw me on a podcast, right? Just go ahead and comment that in the chat right now. Let me know where you guys found me. I'm super curious to know. And if you guys see me going like this, it's because I'm reading the chat and I'm presenting at the same time. It's kind of hard to multitask. So I'm just trying to, let you guys know that, me being transparent. Okay. Somebody said they saw me on Fresh and Fit. Yo, shout out to my guys, Fresh and Fit. Somebody said they saw me on Jay Hill podcast. Okay. Shout out to my guy, Jay Hill, man. Somebody said I saw you on Social Proof. Yo, shout out to my guy, David Shands. Earn Your Leisure. Okay. Shout out to Rashad and Troy, my Earn Your Leisure guys. Instagram. Okay. Cool. Somebody said I saw you on the news. Yeah, I actually was on the news, and it was for good reason. When the world found out about this YouTube automation thing, I was one of the first people that they brought on live television to talk about it. So yeah, I was definitely on the news. Okay, cool. Amazing. Because listen, guys, this same person was in your shoes. They saw a post of me, and he got the same information that you guys are about to get tonight. And now he has made over $10,000 with his YouTube channel, and he was able to quit his 9-to-5. Okay, so I'm showing you guys this to let you know how powerful this information is that you guys are all about to receive. Okay, now check this out. Before we start, technology is not perfect. Even though we got AI, technology is not perfect. So if I freeze at any point in time, you guys can't hear me, my face literally freezes, and there's literally no sound, you guys need to let me know immediately, because the software probably messed up and my team just needs to reset it. It takes 2 seconds to reset, but if I don't know, I will be talking for hours, and then you guys will never hear anything because y'all didn't let me know. So anytime I freeze, like completely freeze for like an extended amount of time, I need everybody in the chat to let me know. If I only see one person say it and not everybody saying it, then I'm probably not going to stop. Okay, so just want to let you guys know that. But also, I need you to grab a pen and paper right now, especially if you don't have a workbook. I need you to grab a pen and paper right now. All right. Number 2, I know most of you guys are on your cell phone. I need you guys to put that cell phone on do not disturb. All right. Tell your mom, tell your auntie, tell your uncle, tell your bro, tell your girlfriend, tell your boyfriend, tell your wife, whatever. Look, I'm in here because I'm trying to make a change for y'all. So please don't disturb me. Put that phone on do not disturb. All right. And if you don't need your phone and you're on your laptop, put the phone in another room and just turn it off. Okay. Number 3, I need you guys to readjust your environment. All right. Understand this. It is super important that you do this because the information I'm about to give you is very important. And if you miss one step, you will not be able to do this successfully. All right. And the last thing I want is people saying, yeah, I went to David's workshop. I was in and out of it, and I tried to do what he said, and I completely failed. So I don't know if this guy's, I don't want to hear that. Okay. So look, remember, y'all, note takers are the real money makers, which is why I created the workbook for you guys to take notes. All right. And studies show that taking action on taking notes is actually going to help you retain 85% more of what you're going to learn. Okay. All right. So listen, today's agenda in our small amount of time together, my goal is to make a big impact in the following ways. I want to provide confidence where there was once uncertainty. I want to provide clarity where there was once confusion. I just want to show you guys a step-by-step system on how you guys can go out there and replicate the same success that I've had making money. All right. So listen, basically, I'm here to make you money, and I'm here to make you lots of it. This is something that took me over a decade to learn. I don't even know why I say it like that. It took me 15 years to get to where I'm at, right? And you guys are about to get all this information in like an hour. So if that's what you guys want to learn, you guys are all in the right place, okay? You guys are in the right place. Now check this out. The only thing I need from you guys, though, is implementation. Once you learn everything I teach you, I need you to implement it, okay? If someone told you guys that knowledge is power, they lied to you, because applied knowledge is power. Like, don't bag on your friend because he's not in the workshop right now. And don't feel like you got to one up on your friend or that person that's not trying to do something with their life because you're in the workshop. Because if you leave the workshop and you do not apply any of this information, guess what? You're just as bad as the guy that's not even in the room. All right. So applied knowledge is power. But listen, how many of you guys have ever heard of Gillian Wallo from the podcast $1 Million Worth of Game? Just type yes in the chat. If you don't know who they are, don't even say nothing. Okay. And it's fine if you don't. Right? Just type yes in the chat if you know who Gillian Wallo are, right? Because Gillian Wallo, they have a podcast called $1 Million Worth of Game, where big celebrities, businessmen, entrepreneurs go on to their show and they actually give them $1 million worth of game, right? And the reason why I actually, got the opportunity to be on $1 million worth of game was because literally all the information that I've obtained from my craft, right? And information truly changes situations, right? I want you guys to comment yes down below if you guys know who Nehemiah Davis is. He's one of my mentors. He's a multimillionaire. He's been over 55 different countries, and I'm actually his YouTube coach. And one of the things that Neo always says is information changes situations. And the craziest part about this quote is this information I'm about to give you guys tonight has literally changed my life, okay? Another thing Neo always says is when people pay, they pay attention, all right? There's no transformation without any transaction, okay? So listen, you see all these people in this room? My mentor, Nehemiah Davis, had a mastermind where he charged every single person in this room $50,000. Yes, it's over 200,000 people in this room. I mean, 200,000 people. I'm crazy. It's over 200 people in this room. Each and every single one of them invested $50,000 to be in this room. I swear. Okay. And so you see this picture right here. My mentor, Nehemiah Davis, said, yo, D, I need you to come down to my mastermind. I need you to come and speak because you've been giving all this game about YouTube, and I need you to put my people on because they invested a lot of money with me, and I need you to help them make some of that money back. And I said, cool. So I came, and you guys can see right here, me on stage, literally giving all the game and all the information about YouTube, and you can see my name and all that great stuff, right? Now, obviously, you guys didn't pay to be a part of this workshop tonight. Am I right? Clearly, you guys didn't pay. So I want you guys to imagine that you just wired me $10,000. Uh-oh. There go the crickets. There they go. But David, you said it was a free workshop. We talk about $10,000. Look, listen, I know y'all in super skeptical. I know you guys are super skeptical tonight. Listen, you have nothing to be skeptical about. All right? Listen, y'all, I'm a super transparent guy, and you're going to learn that about me, and you're going to really appreciate it. But you're probably wondering, David, why would I want to imagine that? Well, that's actually what I charge for one-on-one YouTube consultation. Like, that's what I charge, and I'm being transparent. If you wanted to work with me one-on-one, that's what it costs, okay? So, as you see, this invoice was paid to my business, all right, for one-on-one consultation. So I want you guys to imagine this because I'm about to give you guys the same information that people pay me $10,000 for. Like, for real, okay? So, hopefully, they not in here watching this right now because if they are, they may be a little upset. They may be a little mad, okay? But the reason why I'm doing this and the reason why you guys are doing this is because we tend to not take things seriously that we didn't pay for, right? Like, let's be for real. You go to Chick-fil-A. You say, hey, I want a Chick-fil-A Deluxe, or I want the chicken strips, chicken nuggets, and I want 10 packs of sauce. You get to the front of the line, you get the 10 packs of sauce, you get back home, you eat one, maybe 1.5 of the packs of sauce. And guess what you do with the other 8? You put them in the drawer or you throw them in the trash, right? Why? Because guess what? You didn't pay for it. So because you didn't pay for it, you don't care for it. And you know you can get an unlimited amount of it without ever having to pay for it. So listen, I don't need y'all to treat this workshop. I don't need you to treat this information that I spent 15 years of my life on. I don't need you guys to treat this like some Chick-fil-A sauce, all right? Because this sauce right here is going to make you some money. So don't treat it that way. You can't just throw this sauce away, all right? Does that make sense? If I'm making sense, type yes in the chat. If you're getting value, type fire, all right? But look, so check this out. I want you guys to imagine that you just wired me this $10,000 because I'm going to make a deal with you guys right now, okay? I'm going to make a promise to you right now that I'm going to give you the same information that I gave this person who paid me $10,000, and I'm going to give you guys the exact actionable step-by-step process to start a YouTube channel, okay? And it's going to be a profitable YouTube channel, okay? But I need you guys to make a deal with me right now that you're going to actually implement this information and not let it go in one ear and out the other. And you're actually going to take notes as if you paid $10,000, okay? So if you guys can make that deal with me right now, if you guys can make that commitment with me right now, I need you guys to comment yes. Because I'm committing to you guys that I'm going to give you my very best. I'm not going to hold anything back. I'm going to share all the information and all the value with you because I just want you guys to be successful. All right? I see the people typing in the chat. Deal. Yes, of course. Yes, I promise. Deal, deal, deal. Got my paper and pen. Let's go. All right, amazing. We're ready. Let's get it. Let's go. All right, cool. So look, how today came to be. I know you guys are probably wondering, David, man, what's the catch, bro? Like, you know, what is it? Like, a free class? Like, bro, what is that? That doesn't even sound right. You get multimillionaire. Why you even got time to do something like this? Well, this is why. So basically, y'all, I've been documenting my entire journey on social media from when I was a broke college dropout, working a 9-to-5, making pennies, all the way to where I am now. Okay. And so because of this, I've been documenting my process for so long. I've grown such a large following on social media. Like on Instagram alone, I think we're almost at like 550,000 followers, like almost 500,000 followers. I mean, almost 600,000 followers. We're over 500,000 followers, which is insane, right? And I have hundreds of thousands of followers on all these other platforms. Like if you go on my TikTok, I got over 300,000. I think on YouTube, where I show my face, I got like 50,000 subscribers, and I don't even really post on there because I'm too worried about doing faceless content. Yeah, I'm everywhere blowing up, right? Now, because of this, every single day, I get over 100 plus DMs from new people who follow me wanting to learn how to make money on YouTube without showing their face, without making videos, and actually using AI. And I'll be real with you guys. It's impossible for me to respond to every single DM. So if you ever DM me and I didn't respond or I didn't open it, it's no hard feelings. It's just simply impossible for me to respond to every single DM, okay? Now listen, One day I sat down with my team trying to figure out a way that I could help everyone without helping everyone one-on-one because I just don't have the time. So I said to myself, imagine how much impact I can make if I broke down what took me over 15 years to learn the exact step-by-step system that anyone can follow, no matter where you live, how much money you have, or how much experience you have. And I can do it in a way to where I can teach the masses, right? And that's exactly how this workshop came about. So check this out. Michaela actually attended one of my workshops and got the same information that you guys are about to get on this workshop right now. Although she didn't have the power of AI, she was still able to make over $100,000 from YouTube and also got over 100,000 subscribers on her YouTube channel, as you can see by the play button in her hand. So if you guys are affirming the same type of success, I want you to comment yes right now. Because guys, when she did it, it wasn't as easy as it is right now. She didn't have AI. Now AI is blowing up crazy and it's faster. So listen, guys, the reason why I'm asking you to comment yes so frequently, even if it's a bit annoying, and I'm sorry for that, it's just because I understand and I did all the research, okay? The people that engage with this workshop, the people that comment in this workshop, these are the people that are actually going to retain 80% more of the information than the people that don't. And that's just facts, all right? Now, check this out. This right here is one of my favorite students. His name is Ivan, all right? Now, Ivan came to us in the DM. He was reaching out because his mom actually was working at a flower shop. And when she was working at this flower shop, she was kind of struggling to pay her rent. And he just wanted to help his mom with bills. Like his mom was literally 1 month away from being evicted out of her home. And so he came to us in desperation, wanted to learn how to do this. And in a month's time, he was able to generate $10,000. Okay. So not only did he make $10,000 that month, he now consistently makes $10,000 a month in channel revenue, has a YouTube play button that's over 100,000 subscribers. And he did this all at the age of 17. Okay. And his mom no longer works at the flower shop and they have an amazing home over their head. All right. So if you guys, again, are affirming this same type of success, I need you guys to comment yes right now. And again, look, you guys probably seen this face all over social media. This is my guy, Chris. He's one of my actual students as well. Him and his girlfriend, Crystal, actually have a YouTube channel, right? And they were struggling to grow it. They had some issues growing it. They really trying to get to the next level. And so they came to my DM and they tapped in and I sent them the link to the workshop. And long story short, Chris and Crystal now not only have a YouTube channel that has over 100,000 subscribers, as you can see by the smiles on their faces, but they also have made over $250,000 from their YouTube channel in just the last year alone. All right. And what's crazy about them is you probably see them all over social media, YouTube Shorts, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. Like now you guys know the story and now you guys know where they started. And shout out to my guy, Chris, because he's awesome. Right now, listen quickly. Are you guys, all right, I want to do a quick roll call. Are you guys struggling to make money during the recession? Are you guys looking for another stream of income? Are you guys trying to find something that you guys can do from home that requires little time to make more money? If any of this resonates with you, then hey, you guys are in the right place. But listen, why this workshop is important, okay? Why it's important. The world has changed. Y'all know it. AI has changed the world overnight, and it's only going to change faster and faster and faster. It used to take you like 10 years to do something and catch up and just hope that you'd be able to catch up. Now it only takes you less than a year because of AI. And the way it's advancing, it's probably going to start taking less than a few months to get ahead of something because of how fast things are happening. Okay. So the world has changed, y'all. More people are watching YouTube than ever before. And it will always be that way as social media continues to grow. Okay. Now, TV is dead. TV is dead. I'm going to tell you something. I have probably, and I kid you not, I probably have 22 TVs in my house. And you're probably like wondering, why, David, why you have 22 TVs in your house? I got a pretty big house. Okay. But listen, out of all 22 televisions, none of them have cable. None of them. 0 of them have cable. And you're probably like, wow. Yeah, because why? Nobody watches cable anymore. Everybody is streaming Netflix, YouTube, Hulu, you name it, Tubi. All these things are streamed now, right? So TV is completely dead. I have 3 kids, right? And they're literally only allowed to watch TV like for an hour on Friday. And then Saturday, they have a limited time, but we usually take them to do an activity. So they don't even watch TV like that, right? So I got all these TVs in the house and we don't use them. And that's because cable is dead. So look, YouTube even has revenue data that backs this, all right? YouTube in the last year has paid out creators, everyday people like you and I, over $30 billion. Actually, it's probably way more than that now. It's probably like 100 billion, even upwards of 250 billion. Okay. And more people in the world have YouTube accounts than those who have cable, which is why the numbers keep going up every single year. Since the year of 2010, when they actually announced the partnership program for everyday people to make money on YouTube, it's been going up an extra 30 to 40% in revenue payouts every single year. So it's a booming market right now. Okay. Now, listen, new creators are experiencing great success. There's no longer a need to spend $50,000 on business education from colleges to make over $100,000. Okay. In fact, only the top 1% of college students end up making six figures. Do I need to say that again for the people in the back? Only the top 1% of college students end up making six figures, y'all. I'm talking about the people that take out those student loans, like the millions and millions and millions and millions of people that take out those student loans to pay for school. I'm talking about those millions of people that come from overseas and across the country to pay for tuition. I'm talking about the millions of people that are in student loan debt that cannot get it forgiven and can't get it removed off their credit. This is the people we're talking about, y'all. You telling me only the top 1% of those people are making six figures a year? That's horrible. That's horrible. And do you know the top 1% of YouTube channels are only making six figures a month? Not six figures a year, six figures a month. All right. Top YouTube channels, top 1% of YouTube channels are making six figures a month, especially with AI. Okay. So I want you guys to understand something. A formal education can make you a living, but a self-education will make you a fortune. Formal education is college, universities, high school. All of that stuff is made to keep you at a 9 to 5. All of that stuff is made to keep you as a worker. If you do your research on what a job or what a 9 to 5 is made to do, if you actually do that research, if you do the research on what school is actually supposed to do and what it's made for, you will understand that it's not made to make you rich. It's made to make you a worker. That's why it's important to read books and attend workshops and masterminds like this. In fact, my guy James, he was working at a fast food restaurant. He was making like $1,500 a month. And so he got into this YouTube automation space that we're currently talking about. And he ended up making over $7,000 in literally 1 month. He made more money than he made at his job that he would have made in 8 months. He made it in a month. All right. So I'm just showing you guys this so you guys can see what's possible. Okay. So listen, right now is the best time to start. All right. So listen, I need you guys to lock in. Okay. The recession-proof YouTube system that I'm going to be breaking down that you guys will all be learning tonight. All right. These are the 3 secrets. If you guys are ready to learn and you're excited to learn this YouTube system, comment yes down below. Comment yes down below. Okay? Because number one, I'm going to break down the exact formula that I use to scale multiple YouTube channels to make 10 times more than most YouTubers. Secret number 2, I'm going to break down how to create videos that brings millions of views to your channel, regardless of how many subscribers you have, creative skills or video editing skills. And number 3, I'm going to break down how to make over $100,000 a year from a YouTube channel without showing your face or making the actual videos yourself. All right. So check this out. It's about to get real saucy. So I need you guys to pay attention for the next 30 minutes. I need you guys to pay attention. All right. Now I can literally show you guys screenshots all day, right? I'm about to break down exactly how I made millions of dollars from YouTube without creating videos. And I can show you guys screenshots all day, but I'm not going to do that. All right. Because literally anything can be fake. Anything, especially with AI. But you know what cannot be fake, guys? Let me go ahead and put my camera out. Let me put my camera up big. You know what can't be faked? You know what can't be faked, guys? A social media app on your phone, the official YouTube Studio app. Yep, that is AI proof. You cannot fake this, all right? So what I'm about to do right now is we're about to go and look through some dashboards, all right? And I'm about to just show you guys, because listen, I'm one of those people that I believe that you cannot teach somebody that doesn't trust you. Right? Like I used to be in university and I was in college and I was in a business class and I was like, I can't even trust this professor because he doesn't have a business. And so I didn't pass the class. Right. But me, right, I'm big on, I need you to trust me, because if you don't trust me, I can't teach you. I need you guys to understand something. There's a lot of people in here that are super skeptical, and I understand that. Online is a dangerous place. But what I need you guys to understand right now is that you're not learning from somebody who started this yesterday. Again, I told you I've been in the game for 15 years. All right. Literally 15 years. So I want to show you guys something real quick. All right. This is just one of my channels. It just hit a milestone. It's actually about to hit another milestone. Check this out, y'all. See that? You see that number right there? Cannot be fake. Look, I'm gonna refresh it. What number is that? Write it in the chat right now. What number is that? $1.9 million. That's from one faceless YouTube channel. $1.9 million. All right. $1.9 million. All right. Look, I'm not gonna start. I'm not gonna start until I know that you guys trust me. All right. And you trust me to teach you. Look, in the last 7 days alone, look how much this channel made in the last 7 days. 4,200 in the last 7 days, y'all. 7 days. And again, I know what you think. Oh, David, that's just one channel you got lucky on, man. You really not doing it like that. Okay, well, we're about to see. I'm gonna show you guys another channel. All right, I'm gonna show you guys another channel. Because again, I don't want to even start teaching y'all until y'all know, like, y'all really dealing with a real person that really does this, not somebody that just posted a YouTube video and told you that they freaking got lucky. Okay, so look, another one. Look, what's that say? What's that say? Almost $2.6 million off one of these channels. 2.6 million. Crazy. All right. Now look, it gets even sicker, guys. It gets sicker. Like, I can literally show you month to month what this channel is pulling in. All right. And again, this process and this business is so easy to teach. My son is in the 1st grade. He was a 6-figure earner by the end of kindergarten. Like, I can literally show you guys, okay? Like, look, on a month-to-month basis, these channels are literally eating. Look at this. Month to month, y'all. Every single month, this is what they're pulling in. 15,000, 22,000, 21,000, 34,000, 24,000, right? So far this month, almost 7,000, okay? I'm going to show you guys my son's channel. I'm going to show you what he made. Let me see if I'm logged in still. Yes, I am logged in still. This is my son's channel, y'all. He made 6 figures in kindergarten, okay? And he's actually about to exit the channel and sell it. He's going to sell it for a profit. Look at this. 107,000, y'all. 107,000. All right? So, with that said, do y'all trust that I can teach you? Do you trust that I'm not just some guy online that just says he can do something and doesn't really do it? Let me know in the chat. Just type yes in the chat. Like, because again, if you don't trust me, I can't teach you. If you don't trust me, I cannot teach you. All right. So lock in and let's get ready. I see everybody typing yes in the chat. Let's go. All right, cool. Secret number 1, the exact formula that I use to scale multiple YouTube automation channels to make 10 times more than most YouTubers. All right. All of you guys already know who this is. This is Mr. Beast. He's one of the biggest YouTube creators on the platform. But the biggest thing with Mr. Beast, and this is no shade thrown at him, I'm actually really great friends with Jimmy. Back in the day, like in 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018, where we're all in a Discord chat, literally grinding YouTube, trying to figure out the best ways to blow up and go crazy. And so I actually know Mr. Beast very well. So there's no shots at him. But a lot of times when people get on YouTube, they want to do YouTube like Mr. Beast because the money that Mr. Beast makes, I think he makes is like $3 million to $5 million a month off of his videos. And so they see this and then they get discouraged because they think they have to be a face on the camera. But that's the old way of doing YouTube. You no longer have to do that. There's a new way, okay? It's called the automation channel. And funny story about this channel, right? I actually know the owner of this channel very well. We're very, very close. I don't own this channel, but I know the owner of this channel, okay? Now, I actually know the dashboard numbers too. So this video right here got 44 million views. This video that got 44 million views, that video alone, he made like $400,000 off of a single video. This video with 32 million views, this video right here, I believe brought in about $200,000 from a single video. And you will not believe what he paid for that video, right? But this guy, you wouldn't know him. You wouldn't know him from a can of paint. You'll see him at the mall and he'll have a bunch of shopping bags. He'll have a crazy car outside parking in valet. And you wouldn't even know who he is and what he does because why? This is a very anonymous business where nobody's in your business to even know. And you don't deal with people because it's just videos on YouTube. You don't talk to anybody. Okay, so this is the business model, all right? And I'm going to explain this in 2 ways. So again, very new information right here. I need you guys to lock in. If you're doing YouTube automation the old way, you will be left behind, okay? So before I start, I need everybody to comment ready right now because I need to know you guys are ready because I'm going to go through this pretty quickly because we don't got a lot of time and I'm not trying to waste any. All right, so let me know right now. Are you guys good to go? Type ready in the chat because I'm about to get to it. All right. All right. All right. I see people typing ready. Cool. Okay, great. So look, the YouTube automation business model, this is how the video creation process looks like from start to finish. You have a video idea. Now, the beautiful thing is the times we're in, you can literally go on YouTube and find a successful video already. You can go on a AI software and paste the link of that YouTube channel and have it scrape the channel and find the most viral videos and tell you exactly what to create. So finding a video idea is not hard. All right. Number 2, scripts. You need a script. All right. ChatGPT, Claude, all these softwares, all these AI softwares can spit you out a script in seconds, which is free. All right. Also, you can also hire a script writer, which you don't need to do that anymore. You can just go ahead and get your script immediately. All right. After that, you can get a voiceover artist. Now, you can either hire a voiceover artist, which is the older way of doing it, or you can just go on 11 Labs, which is an AI software that you can go ahead and use to actually do your voiceover for you. And you didn't even have to pay anybody. Okay. 11 Labs does have a fee, but it's really, compared to the money you're going to make off these videos, that fee is like nothing. Okay. Then from there, you hire a video editor. Now, this is one of the only, this is one of the only spots where I would still get a video editor. Even if you're using the AI software that makes AI videos, I would still have a video editor, because what it is going to do is this going to make your content perform better than all the other AI videos out there. Okay. You don't have to get a video editor. You can just use AI to do it, but I suggest, getting a video editor. Okay. From there, you get the thumbnail. Now, the thumbnail is the most important piece of this puzzle. Why? Because it's the cover of the book. What is the thumbnail? These pictures you see on these videos, these are thumbnails. Okay. Think about it like this. Nobody is ever going to go into a store and open a book, go into a bookstore, open a book and start reading it in the middle and then buy it. They're not going to do that, right? They got to look at the cover of the book. They got to look at the back of the summary before they even decide they're going to even open the book or buy it. All right. If you don't read books, nobody ever is going to go on Netflix and just click a movie and start watching it. They're not going to do that. They got to see the actors, actresses. They got to read the ratings and everything. They got to watch the trailer before they even decide if they want to spend 2 hours watching the movie, right? So the thumbnail is the same exact thing for YouTube, okay? It's the same exact thing for YouTube. If you guys are getting this information and you're writing it down, type yes. I need you guys to write this down. This is very important. The reason why I became a millionaire, believe it or not, was because my thumbnail game was so tight. People would see my thumbnails and be like, I got to click that. So you have to understand, this is a very important piece, all right? The thumbnail is so important. It's so, so important, okay? So make sure you guys write that down, all right? It's the most important piece, because nobody's going to click on your video unless they don't like the thumbnail, okay? And that's where most people fail in the beginning. They do all the stuff to make this amazing video, right? They spend the money on the video. They post the video, and at the last second, they just select a random clip in the video as a thumbnail. Or they go on Canva and make a crappy thumbnail. Or they just do some weird stuff to where it doesn't look good. And guess what? Nobody ever is even going to see the video to even know how amazing it is, because your thumbnail is like a big blocking ad that's just blocking you from even clicking it. Okay, so that's important. Now, next is upload optimization. Pretty simple process. You guys all came and found me from social media, so I don't think you guys have any issues with learning how to upload something to a social media platform. Pretty simple, standard with YouTube, but I'll go over it anyway. All right, but check this out. How I turned $50 into $10,000 while working a 9 to 5. All right, and I need you guys to remember this number. It's very important. $466,756.85. Need you guys to write that down. Okay. Now look. How I turned $50 into $10,000 a month while working 9 to 5 with YouTube automation. So a lot of you guys think that YouTube automation is one niche. You think it's about AI and robots. No, YouTube automation can be about anything. YouTube channels can be about anything you want it to be. As long as you're not involved in the process, that is a YouTube automation channel. The word automation just means that you have automated the process so that you are not touching a video editing software. You are not doing any scripts yourself. You are not doing any voiceovers. You are not doing any editing. You are not doing any thumbnail work. You are automating the process to somebody else or to AI. Okay. So here's an example of a niche. Top 5 luckiest things to happen in Fortnite. This is a faceless AI. This is a faceless Fortnite YouTube automation channel. 15 unbelievable places that actually exist. This is another faceless, YouTube channel. Cristiano Ronaldo's Funniest Moments. This is another sports faceless YouTube channel. Okay. Now, this one, NBA Embarrassing Moments. This right here, this is also a faceless NBA YouTube automation channel. Top 6 most expensive cars in the world. Top 6 fastest cars in the world. Top 6 slowest cars in the world. Top 6 ugliest cars in the world. Top 6 newest cars in the world. Top 6 exotics, X, Y, and Z. You guys can go crazy with this niche. It's the car niche. And then top 10 richest people in the world, public figures, celebrities, X, Y, and Z. These are all called niches. Niches are topics, and these topics are how you decide to choose your YouTube channel. All right? Or choose what your YouTube channel is going to be about. Okay? Now, check this out, y'all. If you are going to hire freelancers to do it for you, I suggest in the year we are in right now, with the way technology is advancing, I would have told you guys a few years ago or maybe a year ago to go on all these platforms to get your team. So I'm going to still tell you to do that, right? But I would only get a video editor, okay? I would get a video editor for no more than $25. Unless you want a really good video editor, then you can go higher than that. But $25 is good, especially if you have all the other things. Like if you have the script ready, if you have the voiceover ready, if you have the thumbnail ready, right? You don't need to pay a lot of money for a video editor because you already did the video editor's job. All they have to do is put it together and find the visual. All right. If that makes sense, type yes in the chat. If that makes sense, type yes in the chat. Can you hire someone for the thumbnail? Yes. All right. Now, completely new information. All right. This is never before said information. All right. I've never said this in a workshop. This is the very first time that I'm saying this in a workshop, and I'm revealing this. Okay. These are the AI tools that I, David Omari, personally use to cook up my viral videos. And I also use it to cook up for my partners, right? As you guys know, I do partner with people and build their channels for them. It's typically $50,000 for them to partner with me. And then we build the channel up. We get it all the way up to 6 figures, sometimes 7 figures. And then we sell the channel and then we do it all over again. All right. So this is how we're doing it. Okay. ChatGPT, you can use for scripts or thumbnails. Claude, you can use for scripts. Okay. 11 Labs, and you guys write this down. 11 Labs is where you get the voiceover for the script. Okay. Clipify. Clipify is a AI video generator. It generates long form videos and it generates short form. Okay. And you can use Clipify and it will do all of this already for you. So you don't have to go to these 3 websites. Clipify will do all of this stuff in Clipify. Okay. Then we have Pexels or Pixels. Okay. Pixels, P-I-Z-K-E-L-S. This is a thumbnail AI generator. And what I love about Pixels is you can take a very viral thumbnail from another website. And what you can do is you can bring it. You can literally bring it to Pixels and it can recreate it with a different face. It can recreate it with a different color. It'll make a already viral. Imagine you go on YouTube right now, and this is the game, y'all. Somebody type game in the chat. Somebody type game in the chat. I hope I'm not losing any of you guys. Listen, y'all, like I'm not gatekeeping nothing tonight. Like I'm giving it all away for free. I don't think you guys understand what I'm saying to you right now. This information is so like lucrative. Like you would literally have to pay me for this. The information I'm about to give you right now. You can go and find the most viral video. Should I show you how to do it? Type yes in the chat if you guys want me to show you how to do it. This wasn't a part of the presentation, but I'm gonna just do it because I'm just about to give it away tonight, y'all. I don't got nothing to hold back. Somebody just type game in the chat. Because this is the thing, y'all. The issue with these online gurus, they teach you what to do. They teach you when to do it. And they teach you why to do it. But they never teach you how to do it. I'm not one of those guys. I'm going to teach you how to do it. I'm not gatekeeping nothing tonight. All right. Now check this out. Here's the game, y'all. And somebody about to be mad I'm sharing this. All right, look. Viewstats.com. Okay. Viewstats.com. You go to Viewstats, right? And I'm going to just do it from the beginning. You go to Viewstats. This is a free account. All right. This is not even a paid account. All right. This is a free account. You go to view stats. You go to top list. You go to top videos, right? You go to long form or short form. You click yesterday. You get rid of include made for kids. You get rid of include music channels. You get rid of movies and trailers. And now you know the most viral videos on YouTube in the last 24 hours. 24 hours or 7 days. It takes a little time to load up, but it gives you it. You can also put a category as well, which will be your niche. So if you're in the car niche, music niche, pets, sports, travel, gaming, people, blogs, it'll show you guys, okay? So look, these are all the most viral long form videos in the last 2 days. All right, so you can scroll through here. Now, you don't need a video to get 10 million views to make a lot of money. You just need a video to make 1 million views, you make a lot of money. All right, so look, you can literally go here to shorts. Okay, you can go to shorts and it'll show you the same exact thing. And shorts are amazing because they're so fast to create with AI. You can literally find a short that's going crazy. All right, so I just wanted to show y'all that real quick. It's called viewstats.com. Funny story. Mr. Beast actually is the owner, and I'm not affiliated, which is why you don't see any affiliate links. I don't even think they do affiliations. Okay. So, all right. Hypothetically, let's say we put the video together. We got the script, we got the voiceover, we got the video edit, we got the thumbnail, and we put it together. All right. I'm going to show you guys what happened when I did this. Okay. Now, keep in mind, when I did this, it cost me $50. All right. I had to spend $50 to do this. Nowadays, with AI, you don't have to spend much. Okay. So I spent $50 on a video. The video got 4.4 million views. Okay. Almost 60,000 watch hours, 20,000 subscribers. It made $10,802.31. Did y'all hear what I just said? I spent $50 on a video and I made a profit of $10,752.31. Did y'all hear what I said? I don't think y'all heard what I said because I don't see no fire emojis in the chat. Listen to me, y'all. Listen to me. This is what's crazy. This is what is insane. Okay. This is going to blow your mind. All right. That $50 I spent was the last $50 I had to my name. I was down to my very last. It wasn't even in my bank account. It was on a credit card. I had this credit card. I had like a $200 limit on it. I had $50 left. And I was deciding if I was going to go have lunch at my favorite spot on my lunch break, or if I was going to take this $50 that I knew I could spend on a video and potentially make money from it. My risky self decided I'm going to buy a YouTube video and I'm not going to eat lunch today. And hopefully when I get home, I got 1 pack of noodles left. So I took the $50, I bought the video, and I bet on myself, which every single one of you guys in here should always do. You should bet on yourself, okay? I spent $50. I made $10,752.31. And then this is what I did. I said, well, David, if you can take a risk like that, you can take a lot of crazy risks. Because listen, if $10,752 fell into your lap right now from a YouTube video you spent $50 on, even if it was your last $50, what would you guys do with that money? Just type what you would do in the chat. Let me know. Let me know what you guys would do with that money in the chat. I'm looking at the chat right now. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. What would you guys do if that money landed in your lap? Somebody said they're going to buy a car. Buy a car? Why would you buy a liability? Pay off debt. Why would you pay off debt? You can't go to jail for bad credit. You can't go to jail for bad debt. How would you do that? Get rid of your 9-to-5 job? We're not there yet. We're not there yet. Put it back in your favorite eating spot. Nah. Okay, listen. You guys are kind of on the same page as me, but you're not. And I see some people saying reinvest. Listen, this is what you do, y'all. This is not your go get fly money. You don't go to the mall and spend this money. You don't go and, trick it off at your favorite strip club. You don't do that. Okay. Like, let's be real. We're all adults here. All right. I understand you guys got bills and debt and all that good stuff. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to tell you what I did. I took about $2,000 and some dollars. So about $2,750 off of that profit. And I took the $8,000 remaining and I bought 160 videos. Okay. I bought 160 videos. Now, not every video made $10,000, and I'm transparent with you guys. Not every video is going to make millions of dollars, guys. It's just not, if it was that good, then everybody would be doing it. Let's be real, okay? This actually takes some work and understanding the algorithm. The only reason why I was able to make this kind of money is because I understood thumbnail psychology, I understood YouTube algorithm, and I understood that if I posted this video at the time that I posted it, it was going to go viral. And that's what happened, okay? So, again, me being transparent, I already knew this video was going to do well, okay? Even though it was my last $50, I bet on myself, right? I didn't think it was going to make $10,000. I thought it was going to make like $1,000, but hey, I'll take the extra zero. So I took $8,000. I bet on myself again. I went back to that same team and I gave them $8,000. They gave me 160 videos. I spread those videos over a year. And on average, I made anywhere from $2,500 to $3,500 per video. That was the average. Here's what happened. You remember this number I told you guys right now? I made $466,756.85. This is almost 10 years ago, guys. Y'all, I bet on myself. I took the risk. Somebody comment risk in the chat. Somebody comment take the risk. Because listen to me, my people, I don't think you guys understand what I just said. I had a $50 seed. I planted it in the dirt. It grew an apple tree. From that apple tree, I bear fruit. I got more apple seeds and I planted more seeds in the dirt. And I grew more trees and I got more apples and I kept doing it over and 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 over again until I made $500,000. And now, years later, I've made over $5 million profit from a $50 seed that I planted off a credit card that I was going to decide to go get a freaking Subway sandwich or a YouTube video. Okay, so I say all of this to say, and don't let that go over your head, my people. This business model don't cost money because after that $50, I never had to spend time out of my pocket. My YouTube channel and my YouTube videos were paying for it. The business was paying for itself. Look, you are only one video away from changing your life. I don't care what platform it's on. One viral video can change the trajectory of your entire life today. If you've ever gotten a viral video on social media, just let me know in the chat what that experience was like. Because check this out. At this point, you're probably thinking, David, I know this is working for you. I know this is working for your students, but my situation is a little different. I'm working 50 to 60 hours a week and I'm not tech savvy and all this AI stuff. I don't get it. Yeah, right? I just want to let you guys know that anyone can do this. Anyone can do this. If my son can do it in kindergarten and make six figures and I can teach him how to do it, anybody can. All right. Now, look, in fact, look, remember James I was telling you guys about earlier? The one that was working at that 9 to 5, making about $1,500 a month. Yep. He was working at that fast food restaurant, implemented the same exact strategy that I just taught you guys with YouTube automation. He had a video very similar to the video that I just showed you guys. He was able to quit that fast food job. He was able to quit his 9 to 5. But this is what I didn't tell you about James. He was actually able to accomplish achieving 100,000 subscriber play button, as you guys can see in his hand, and earning well over $200,000 from his YouTube channel. He did this in 4 months. Yeah. At the age of 18. Incredible. $200,000 in 4 months is crazy. Look, so listen, if you guys think you need money to make money, I hope that this completely demolishes that myth because you don't need money to make money. When you guys are using the YouTube automation business model, because you guys are leveraging the YouTube algorithm. In fact, here's another one of my students, okay, who is 15 years old, and he DM'd me saying this, all right? Hey, man, I was interested in your mentorship program. I don't have a lot of money at the moment, so could you tell me the price? And I DM'd him, he said, I DM'd you a couple months ago, right? But guess what, y'all? It wasn't the money that was holding him back from making money on YouTube, because he actually ended up making money on YouTube at the age of 15. So can anyone right now guess what it was that was holding him back, and what is most likely holding y'all back? And I'm just being real with y'all. Like, I'm being super transparent. I feel like we're family now. We've been in this room for a little bit. It's the same thing that's holding a lot of you guys back from making money online. So can anybody guess what it was? Can anybody guess? Nope, not mindset. Nope, not procrastination. Nope, wasn't his thumbnail. Nope. Nope. Somebody said capital. No, guys, listen, I don't know how many times I got to say this. You don't need money to make money, guys. Look, I just saw somebody put capital again. When you guys say you need money to make money, you lying. You lying to yourself and you lying to people in the room. That is simply because y'all don't understand what I'm teaching you tonight, if you saying that. So can anyone in the comment section down below guess what was holding this young man back from making money on YouTube? Because it wasn't money. Can anybody guess? Fear. I just saw it. Fear. I see you. You see, I like when people paying attention. I've been seeing your name in the chat a lot tonight. I might got something for you at the end. Fear. I need you guys to write this down. I will not let fear keep me poor. I'll say it again. I need you to write it. Write it on your screensaver on your phone. Write it on your notepad on your workbook. Write it on your hand so when you wake up in the morning you see it. Write it on your mirror in your bedroom. Get a poster. Something that you can read this every day. I will not let fear keep me poor. I need you guys to write that down, okay? Because look, y'all, this is the same kid that was essentially letting fear keep him poor, okay? He literally DM'd me this. He said, I made $1,600 in July. I'm only 15 too, as you know. Look, you see the views he got? Insane. He was not only able, and this is the same kid, y'all. Same kid that DM'd me that back in March. Look, he made $1,600. He sent me the receipts. He got 70,000 views. Okay? So I need you guys to understand something. I need you guys to understand this, okay? Fear might be holding you guys back. So moving on from right now, I don't want you guys to let fear stop you from achieving what you should all be achieving, okay? So if you guys can hear and if you guys can see, you can make money on YouTube, guys. Now let me know. Let me know. Comment yes down below if you guys are ready to learn how to get millions of views consistently so you can turn millions of views into millions of subscribers. I mean, millions of dollars, right? Let me know. Type yes in the chat. All right. Let's do it. So look, I'm going to demonstrate this in YouTube so you guys can actually see how this is done. So it's going to be a second. I just got to get it pulled up. But yes, I'm going to actually demonstrate this in YouTube so you guys can have a better understanding of how this is done. All right. So here's what you're going to do. Let me just put this big in there, share my screen. All right. So if you're here, you locked in, just say you're here. So what we're going to do, guys, is we're going to be using just the YouTube. No, we're not going to use any AI, anything. We're just going to go straight to YouTube. No software. I'm going to teach you guys how to do this bare bones so that way you guys can do this, you know, with AI at a higher level. And I already showed you guys GStats. So that right there was a gem in itself. And that right there, I just gave you a freaking telescope on the most viral videos on the platform. Okay. But let's just say we're going to do the NBA niche as our example. So what you're going to do is you're going to filter this. You're going to filter it for videos. You're going to filter it for, could say this month. Then what you're going to do is you're going to do popularity. All right. Now what you're going to look for is the most recent viral videos, but you're looking for a specific type of recent video. Okay. So the goal here is you want to find a channel that has more views than it has subscribers. And look at who we have here. It's actually one of my students that is inside of the Omari Academy. He posted a video, which is completely faceless. This channel has 38,000 subscribers, okay? But the video has almost 400,000 views. What does that tell me? What does that tell me? That tells me that this video idea is so like viral and it's so popular that even channels that don't have the audience to support this kind of viewership is getting this video pushed out so far and so fast. Okay, so that's what you want to do. You want to look, and look, he has more videos popping up. Why? Because he worked with the GOAT, so he knows. He worked with the GOAT. All right. Now I'm going to show you guys another one of my students' channels because he goes crazy. He's actually right here. Yo, God, I just want to say, listen, thank you, God. Thank you for putting me in a position to teach my people, to feed my people, to bless my people with this information. I want to continue to do it as long as you continue to give me the strength and keep showing me the vision. Thank you, God. Amen. But look, so check this out. This right here is one of my students. This is actually one of my 7-figure clients. All right. He went crazy. All right. So look, crazy thing about his channel is, you know, and I'm just going to show you guys another thing. This is how you look up super, like, you know, recent popular videos. But before I show you that, a lot of times, man, I like to say this, right? If LeBron James coached you from the time you can dribble a basketball to the time you could potentially be in the NBA, do you think you'll make it to the NBA? Just type yes in the chat. Type yes in the chat. If LeBron James coached you from the time you could dribble a basketball, do you think you would make it to the NBA? Just type yes in the chat. And this is not even no like LeBron glaze. I'm just saying this out just to see what y'all think. And if you say no, well, his son, both his sons, NBA bound. His son went to the NBA, played on the same team as him. His other son is getting ready to go to the NBA too. Okay. So with that said, when I show you what I'm about to show you on this channel, the reason why the success that this man got on this channel is this crazy is because I am the LeBron James of this industry. I am the LeBron James of YouTube automation. If I coach you from the time you could post a video to the time you get to the top, you going to the top. All right. So look, I'm even going to go from their oldest videos just so I can prove my point even more. All right. From the very first post from when this channel started working with me and my team, 10 million views, first video, second video, 6.5 million views, third video, 18 million views, fourth video that they ever posted, 5 million views, fifth video, 13 million views, sixth video, 4 million views, the next video, 5 million, 5 million, 3 million, 3 million, 2 million, 3 million, 3 million, 7.7 million, 14 million, 4.5 million, 7.5 million, 3 million, 1.7 million, 2.5 million, 4.2 million. Somebody comment the fire emojis in chat. This was the first flopped video. The first flop video was 633,000 views. The next video, 4.5 million. The next video, 10 million views, 1.6, 1.4, 1.7, 7 million views, 7.7 million views, and so on and so forth. I can keep going. This is from the oldest. I'm not even showing you the most popular. Okay. So listen, this is how you find video ideas without using any AI software. All right. You go to the channel and you look at the most viral recent video. I wouldn't go more than 2 years back. If the channel doesn't have it, that's okay. This one says 2 years ago, 4 million views. This one, 4.1 million views. This one was 1 year ago, 4.2 million views. 1 year ago, 3.5 million views. 1 year ago. I would literally copy all these links, put them on a list, drop it in Claude and say, hey, Claude, I want to make these same videos. I need you to go crazy. And I'm going to give you guys another crazy play, right? If you guys are writing scripts, you don't need to. Oh, wow. I can't because I'm age restricted. You don't need to. I don't know why it's doing that. You don't need to, write a script from scratch. You can literally go to a viral video on YouTube, show the transcript. Once you show the transcript, wherever it is at, you can copy the entire transcript with one click of a button, or you can just highlight over it and copy it, take it over to ChatGPT or Claude and place it in there, and it'll recreate the script in different words. Done. Same viral script. Okay. So it's really, really easy with AI. But this client made over 7 figures, and they consistently every single month are making lots and lots of money. They're making 6 figures a month because their channel and their videos have literally gotten so many sponsorship deals and brand deals. And I'm going to teach you guys about brand deals a little later, but brand deals are really the main reason why this channel goes crazy. And I want to show you guys their numbers right now on Social Blade, just so you guys can see like the day-to-day. Now, again, their viewership numbers They probably not making that much money from that. But when it comes to those brand deals, which is more important because the brand deals pay you lump sums shortest amount of time, is amazing. So every single month they make probably close to $12,000, which is still amazing. And then almost $200,000 a year from this channel. But because of brand deals, they're making closer to like 150,000 a month. Okay. Because of all the views that they get on a daily basis. So on this day, they made $255, $600, $400, $400, $300, $400, $400, $400, $100, $600. They average about $400 a day, $2,500 a week, $12,000 a month. And yeah, in the last 14 days, they made over $5,000. Okay. So again, this right here is how you find winning channels, profitable channels, and you take these channels and you can recreate them in your own way and go absolutely crazy. All right. So I just want to go ahead and show you that real quick. But listen, the point I'm trying to get across is this. Okay. Pretty much, y'all, you don't have to like reinvent the wheel. You can literally do what has already been proven to work. Okay. Literally do what has already been proven to work. All right. As you guys can literally see right here, do what has already been proven to work. Same thing this channel did. Same thing the favorite creators that you guys see online is doing. Just do what has already proven to work. You do not have to reinvent the wheel. All right. But listen, I need you guys to let me know right now. All right. Are you guys ready for the final secret? Are y'all ready for the final secret? Secret number 3. Let me know. Are y'all ready? Let me know. Type yes in the chat. Type yes in the chat if you're ready. Let me know. 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 All right. Cool, cool, cool. I think y'all ready. All right. Look, secret number 3 is how to make over $100,000 a year from a YouTube channel without showing your face or making the actual videos yourself. You guys are probably like wondering, like, yo, David, why you got this picture of Troy and Rashad from Earn Your Leisure? And shout out to my guys, Troy and Rashad. But the reason why I put this picture here is because I got so much sauce and not that Chick-fil-A sauce that y'all throw away that even EYL posted me on their page. All right. They posted me on the official Earn Your Leisure page. They also gave me a dedicated episode on YouTube where I broke down how I got my first 7-figure wealth from the YouTube algorithm and from the YouTube platform. And yeah, they literally are the #1 financial literacy platform in the world. And so me being on there is amazing. I just wanted to say thank you for giving me my flowers. You guys are the greatest. But listen, 90% of YouTube creators are doing YouTube the traditional way. They're showing their face and doing this entire process themselves. All right. Why I don't do YouTube the traditional way? Number 1, it's not scalable. Number 2, it's what most YouTube creators are doing. Number 3, you need to invest in expensive equipment to start. Number 4, you have to be a personality in front of a camera. Number 5, it takes too much time to create videos yourself. All right. So check this out. How I made over $100,000 in a month on a YouTube channel. I know you guys have been hearing that number a lot. And if you guys are with me, type yes in the chat. Okay. Because look, this is how I did it. I basically focused on leveraging other people's viral video ideas instead of wasting time trying to create viral video ideas about myself. I know a lot of people didn't really care too much about David Omari back in the day, but I know people cared about Drake, LeBron James, Pooh Shiesty, all the people you see on the news and in the blogs every single day, right? Every single time. Look, this right here is a screenshot. In the first 7 days of this month, we literally made almost $70,000. And you know, YouTube is 48 hours behind, so it's not always updated to the perfect date or for the correct date. So it actually was over, I think it was $72,000 in the first 7 days. We got 31 million views and we went crazy. And literally every single day we were averaging $10,000 to $12,000. It was insane. It was the first like month of the year too. So that really felt crazy. But look, it's because we were posting videos like this about celebrities and artists. I'm gonna give you guys another play right now. Do you know that the blogs literally post a freaking viral story every day, sometimes 5 to 10 times a day, like the Shade Room, the Wealth Page? All these pages post these stories that you can literally go on to any of these AI softwares and have them create a full-blown story for you and then have your video editor create a video around that. It's so simple to do. It's so simple to do, okay? Now check this out. I want to go over some takeaways, and we are nowhere near finished, so I need you guys to stay locked in and stay in your seat, all right? But the key takeaways, tapping into YouTube's organic flood of traffic is the key to making easy money on YouTube without ever having to create the videos yourself. Takeaway number 2, these viral videos have been around for years, and there's already an audience of people that are watching them, so you ain't got to find new ones. And takeaway number 3, YouTube is scalable and sustainable. as YouTube grows, your channel is going to grow as well. And this is why I love this so much. This is why I love this so much. It's because I know that Google is going to outlive me. You know, unfortunately, Google is a major company. It's going to outlive me, which means YouTube is going to as well, because YouTube is actually owned by Google. So as long as they're up and going crazy, guess what? I'm going to be up and going crazy too. My kids are, and their kids are, and their kids are, because content is currency. All right. Currently, somebody type that in the chat. Content is currency. Okay. Because look, the reality is, even if you guys only use a tiny fraction of what I covered today so far, don't you feel like you've taken a gigantic leap forward towards achieving financial freedom? Like, don't you feel that way? Just type yes in the chat. Because look, the reality is, I don't know what you guys knew about YouTube or YouTube automation or even YouTube with AI before coming in today's workshop, but it'd be a safe bet to say that some of all of what we covered so far was very new and valuable to you, right? Yes, because look, we broke down outsourcing the entire process, from the thumbnail designer template to the video editor template to the script writer template to the voiceover artist template with all the prompts. We also broke down my YouTube revenue machine blueprint, where I've literally shown you guys how to make literally $1 million in a year on a YouTube channel, or even make over $100,000 in a month on a YouTube channel, right? We even broke down finding profitable channel examples. I showed you one of my 7-figure clients that has a channel that's been going crazy since they started with me. And yeah, we literally got so many other more profitable channels as well. And I also went over my recession-proof blueprint, where I broke down not only how I make over $1,000 a day, but I literally showed you guys I made like $70,000 in the first 7 days of a year. And it was pretty crazy to accomplish that. And that month actually ended up being a $142,000 month just from the views alone. So it was pretty incredible. But again, we're nowhere near done, because I still got a lot of game to give you. I still got some information I got to give you guys about brand deals and all that good stuff, and just learning more about how to make more on YouTube. So stay in your seat. But look, has our time on this free training so far been spent well? Type yes in the chat. Let me know. And listen, I need y'all to be brutally honest with me right now. Was this worth a $10,000 investment? Was it worth a $10,000 investment? Be very honest with me, y'all. I see some people saying yes. If the money is wired, say it's wired. If the checks have cleared, put the checks have cleared. If the card was swiped, you know the card was swiped, man. All right? Because look, I'm be real with you guys. All right? Years ago, I was stressed out of my mind, failing out of college, working for $8 an hour at Macy's, literally slaving for someone else's dream, y'all. Like, y'all heard the story. I told you I had my last $50, and that's how I became who I became today. This was the last time I ever was in a college classroom. I actually went to 3 community colleges, and I flunked out of all of them because I couldn't pass a specific class. And I had to keep taking it at different colleges because there's a certain amount of times you could take it at a specific college. So I literally failed out of 3 colleges. The last college I went to was West LA College, or West LA Community College. Okay. This is literally the dropout letter they sent me in an email because I was no longer an active student. They sent me an inactive student. So that's the proof that I really dropped out. Okay. And this right here is my Macy's schedule, man. I remember on this day, I can't really see it anymore because my eyes are getting bad, but I worked from 11 a.m. to 7 a.m. And that was one of the longest shifts that I ever worked. And what's crazy about that shift is my boss came up to me at the end of the shift, and he was like, "Hey, David, I need you to stay an extra 3 hours to close." And I'm looking at him like, what? And I was only making $8 an hour. And when I tell you guys, what is that? So $8 times 3. Again, I dropped out of college, so I know that's $24. When I tell you guys I needed that $24 more than I needed my 3 hours, I pray that I'm never in that position again, man. It was ridiculous. Like, I always thought I wasn't good enough, right? And even at the age of 19, I was flat broke with a negative balance in my account. I thought my life was over, y'all. I thought I was a failure. Okay. And I went from all of this, guys. I went from all of this, okay, to being featured on a New York Weekly, being featured on CEO Weekly, being featured in Disrupt Magazine, the American Reporter, and even being featured at multiple events, right? Being invited to speak at multiple events to talk about the same things that we are currently talking about tonight. And I say all this to say to you guys, your current situation does not determine your final destination. All right. So check this out. Now, because of all of this, this is what I've been able to do. All right. I was able to buy my brand new mansion, built from the ground up, And when I closed on my dream home, I actually had a record-breaking week on YouTube. That week that I showed you guys where we made $70,000, $72,000, that was the same week I closed on my mansion, okay? And it's because YouTube runs 24/7, 365, okay? Those channels, y'all. Those channels are literally, y'all, those channels, and type yes in the chat if you locked in, you ready, okay? Because look, those channels are working for you while you're sleeping. And I remember my mentor once told me, he said, David, if you don't figure out a way to make money in your sleep, you're going to work for the rest of your life. And for the longest time, y'all, I did not understand what he meant until I understood the YouTube automation business model, which I'm now very blessed to have that skill. All right. Now, look, I'm not trying to flex on y'all. I'm not trying to do all the flashy stuff, but I'm just trying to literally let y'all know that this is possible for anybody, because where I come from, where I grew up, there's certain people I can't call no more because they're either in jail or they're dead. We came up on them 4 corners and we didn't know who's going to make it to 18. So when I'm showing you guys all the stuff that I got going on and all the stuff I've been able to do with this business model, it's incredible, man. Like, look at this picture right here. This is me flying private. I never thought I would be able to fly on a private jet in my life. This is something that I always thought was just too expensive for someone like me. And I'll be real with you guys. I have lost count on how many times I've actually flown on a private jet. I can't even tell you how many times. It's crazy, y'all. I thought that this was something that only rappers and celebrities did. But with the income that you're going to be able to make with this YouTube channel, with AI, it's all possible, guys. It's all possible. Okay. I even went to Mexico, right? I think this one was actually Miami. I went to Miami and I went to Miami to go to a yacht mastermind, and I paid $10,000 to go to this yacht mastermind. And people always ask me, David, why do you spend that much money? I mean, why do you spend that much money on these like events and these masterminds and these programs and these courses when you're already making so much money? Like, why do you still pay a lot of money to do these things? And guys, it's because I understand that the information is the only thing that can buy my time back. And I also don't look at the price of any investment. I look at the ROI, which is the return on the investment. And that's what millionaires do, guys. And that's why I've been able to be successful and why I am where I am today. All right. So check this out. It's all thanks to YouTube. Because of YouTube automation, I've been blessed. I've been blessed for real. I've been able to literally not only own, but literally drive my dream cars every single day. My matte black G-Wagon, the one I drive in the winter and the fall. And then my Lamborghini Evo Spider, the drop top with the red guts, insane. And I can't forget about my Rolls Royce Wraith. This one right here is crazy, but it's all thanks to God. It's all thanks to YouTube, man. I want to let you guys in on something, man. There was a time where I had to decide whether I wanted to pay my rent or my car note. I was behind on both. But in LA, they evict you so fast, especially if you live in the hood. So there was one day I had to come home. I had parked my car like 4 blocks away because in LA, there's no parking. I got up the next morning to get ready to go to work. I decided to pay my rent to keep the roof over my head. I came back to my car. It was gone. It got repossessed. So I say all this to say, y'all, it's incredible to see where I'm at now, going from all of these things that happened to me in my life early on, just because I literally took a risk and I bet on myself and I was able to get here. But listen, y'all, listen, I know it can change your life. So now it's time to execute. You guys literally have the knowledge and all the success to be successful in this, the knowledge to be successful in this industry. Okay, guys, I gave it to you all step by step, right? But I want to do something very special for you guys. I want to reward you guys with something. You guys have been on this workshop for almost an hour, and you guys could have been doing anything right now. You could have been, watching Netflix. You guys could have been chilling with your family. You guys literally could have been sleeping, right? But you decided to spend almost an hour with me, and that's how I know you're serious about building generational wealth. So I want to give you guys a gift before I get off of here. And if you're listening to this and you guys have more time than money and you have to take a stab at this all alone, I just want to let you guys know that that's a noble pursuit, okay? That's what I had to do over a decade ago. And it took me 15 years to get exactly where I'm at now. But I was able to find my way, right? But for those of you that are listening, okay, and you guys do have some money set aside, and you guys want me to personally guide you and significantly decrease the amount of time it's going to take for you guys to be successful and have you making money within the next 7 days, I I want you guys to lock in right now. If you guys want to hear the opportunity, the gift that I have in store for you tonight, you guys are going to have to let me know if you want it. So type that yes in the chat and let me know. All right? Type yes in the chat and let me know if y'all want it. Let me know, let me know, let me know. All right. Let's go. I'm going to give it to you. So check this out. Awesome, guys. Check this out. This right here is the Omari Academy. This is my online community where I've had over 5,000 people successful in the YouTube space, not only with YouTube automation, but also with the YouTube traditional. Okay. This is the #1 YouTube community in the world, guys, with live coaching calls, over 5 downloadable courses, course files, live community support, and community events, and it's accessible on all your smart devices and much more. Okay. Now, this is a proven to work system, guys. Like, everyone that's joined my community is getting crazy results. As you can see, this person DM'd me the other day. It said $12,353.92 in the last 28 days. Your community really changed my life. I never made this much money so fast before. I'm going to tell my friends to join the program. So do you have any spots open? Right? To this one right here. This kid is crazy. He was one of those skeptical ones. You know, we have the skeptical ones sometimes. You know, they come through and, you know, they talk a lot of smack. And then they, you know, they join the program and all that good stuff. And then they get results like this. So this guy came in very skeptical, didn't believe he was going to make it. He got a video that got 5.4 million views, and he made $43,000 off of that one video in 2 months. He said, bro, my first viral video after taking your community made $42,000, and it's only been 2 months since I uploaded it. I said, no way. I was being sarcastic because I already knew, right? I was like, that one soccer video I helped you with? He said, yeah, bro, I did exactly what you said on that thumbnail, and it worked. It went from 5,000 views to 5 million views fast. And I said, keep going. Congratulations. Definitely a huge win. Do y'all know the average American, or the average like US salary is like 40 to 50,000 a year? This man was able to make that in 2 months. All right. Look at this one, man. You will not believe this. $3,000 in the last 2 days. I said, let's go. You're crushing it. Some people don't make $3,000 a month. Some people don't make $3,000 every 2 weeks. Some people don't make $3,000 in a week. This man was able to do it in 2 days. All right. So check this out, y'all. I got millions of testimonials at this point. I have literally an album of over 500 testimonials, but I'm not going to sit here and bore you guys with that tonight. All right. So listen, I'm talking to you. I am talking to you. I'm talking to you looking into this presentation right now. I'm talking to you as you're on your laptop open, on your computer open, or on your phone. I'm talking to you, the person, and I'm looking at the chat. I'm talking to you, the person that's actually serious about leveling up, and they're actually going to implement this information. I want you guys to be one of the people to take action now. Okay. And yes, I said 10 spots. All right. Because check this out. I want you guys to be one of the 10 people tonight to take advantage of the opportunity to join the #1 YouTube program in the world and learn step by step how to start making some serious income online in literally 30 days. Okay. And yes, again, I said 10 spots. Keep in mind, we have over 1,000 people in this room right now. Okay. And my mentor once told me, if you want to be the 1% of the world, you got to be the 1% of the room first. Somebody type 1% in the chat right now. I need to see where my 1%ers are. Okay. I want you guys to be one of the people to take advantage of this opportunity to join the #1 YouTube program in the world. And I want you guys to learn step by step how you guys can start making some serious income online in the next 30 days. All right. So comment 1%. I see the 1% is coming in the chat. So how it works, you guys will receive instant access to the most comprehensive YouTube automation community out there. I'll also grant you guys access to my exclusive 24/7 live community support to hold your hand through the entire process. And these next 12 months, you guys are going to make more money than you guys made in the last 12 years. And that is guaranteed. I promise you. I promise you, you're going to make a lot of money. Okay. I'm not even being funny. It is so easy. Like, if my freaking kindergarten son can do it, who is in first grade now, going in second grade, you guys can too. Okay. So look. All right. Check this out. So Omari Academy has helped thousands of people leave their 9 to 5. All right. And when I launched Omari Academy, I actually launched it at $10,000. Okay. And guys, keep in mind, you should never look at the cost of any investment. You should only look at the ROI, which is the return on the investment. We've literally helped people make over $100,000. I don't even know why I'm saying it like that. We've literally helped many people make over $1 million. Okay. With this business model. But listen, you know what, guys, I'm like, we actually did a pre-launch where we sold it for, $5,000 only. We was going to give somebody, a little discount, right? Because it was already still at $10,000. Like, if you're going to be making over $100,000 or $1 million, that's a crazy return on your investment, right? But we were like, you know what? let's do a 50% off discount for the people that get in early. But I wanted to do something super special for you guys tonight that are on this workshop right now. For you guys that are on this workshop right now, I didn't want to sell it to you for $10,000. Okay. I'm going to be real with you guys. I didn't even want to get it to you guys for $5,000. Okay. I wanted to make this a super irresistible offer. I wanted to make this a no-brainer for anyone that's actually serious about being successful and having a profitable YouTube automation channel that they own within the next 30 days. And you better not leave this room, because if you do, you're going to be very mad at yourself. Okay, so only for the next 10 serious people, I need you guys to get ready. Type yes in the chat. Type yes in the chat. Type yes in the chat. I need you guys to let me know if you're ready. Let me know, let me know, let me know. Are you guys ready? Because it's only 10 spots. It's only 10 spots. Are y'all ready? All right. Tonight, I'm going to lower the price all the way down from $5,000 to $0 tonight, guys. Yes, that's right. It's going to be free. The Omari Academy that people have invested thousands of dollars to join. Tonight, your opportunity, you are going to be able to get into the program for free. Yeah. And I know you guys are probably wondering, David, that's crazy. What's the catch? And there's literally no catch. Okay. Pretty much, I'm going to explain. So again, don't go anywhere. If you guys want to get in, this is your opportunity. Again, it's only for the first 10 people. Okay. And then the rest of you guys have to invest, but just stay and be ready. All right. And if you know anybody that's been trying to get in Omari Academy, you better text them right now. Let them know David just said it's free. What are you doing? Get in this room. All right. But look, it's free. Okay. The reason why it's free is because the Omari Academy has now partnered with Wix. What is Wix? Wix is a website builder. It's one of the biggest website builders. I actually used to build websites in high school with this actual company, which is so crazy that they were able to do this. But pretty much Wix is going to be paying for you guys' education today. All right. And you guys are probably wondering, you know, why would they want to do that? Why would they want to pay for our education? Well, we partnered up with Wix because Wix has been seeing all the results I've been getting people, and they strongly believe in my coaching and that I can help people continue to be successful. And it also helps them as a company because they get people to sign up with their online website builder, right? And with that, you're able to, you know, go extremely crazy and, you know, do the things. All right. So here's how it's going to work. And just shout out to Wix. Everybody in the chat right now, comment, thank you, Wix. Say, thank you, Wix. Thank you, Wix. Thank you, Wix. Thank you, Wix. Yeah, we're able to pull this off. So they're going to be covering you guys' tuition tonight. And I know that just sounds so crazy, but this is literally probably the only time I'm ever going to do this. So I wanted to make it super special for you guys. You guys are going to get in for free. So yeah. I see the thank yous in the chat. All right. So look, again, why is Wix doing this? Number one, y'all, I want to be transparent with you guys when it comes to brand deals. Brand deals, they really appreciate it when you have your stuff together. If you have a website that shows the numbers on your YouTube channel, that shows everything going on with it, it's a lot easier for you to land brand deals. So I talked to Wix and we pretty much came up with a way for you guys to really crush it, you know, with this YouTube automation business model with, you know, brand deals and everything. So that's number one. Number two, Wix is trying to grow with more users. Okay. And I have a really big community of a lot of people. And so they saw an opportunity to partner up and pay for your tuition. Okay. So again, Wix is a public company. More users means more value. And they want every entrepreneur using Wix. All right. Number three, again, your tuition is covered 100%. Okay. Omari Academy and Wix is partnered. So they're going to cover your tuition. And, you know, all you have to literally do, I'm going to give you the steps right now. All right. So here's all you have to do. And I'm going to drop the link right now. So I need everybody, the first 10 people need to lock in. Okay. The link is in the chat right now. The button is in the chat right now. All right. You can click that button right there. I'm also going to comment it. All right. I'm also going to comment it. Okay. I'm also going to comment it. All right. And I need you guys to stay with me because this is going to be very important. If you want access, you need to stay in this room. All right. Because I have to show you guys how to do it. So here it is. I'm putting it in the chat right now for you guys. Okay. The link is in the chat. So just get that link ready and I'm going to walk you guys through it. Okay. All right. All right. So there's the link. Now, I need you guys to stay in the room too. So don't go too far because I got to actually show you guys how to do this. Okay. It takes literally 30 seconds. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to click the link, right? Once you do that, you're going to sign up for Base 44. Base 44 is a Wix site that pretty much allows you to build Wix sites fast with AI. Okay. Base 44 AI, build your website and you get instant access to Omari Academy. Okay. So look, before we do this, I'm about to pull it up right now. I'm actually going to show you guys how to do it. Okay. So it's pretty simple. I'm about to pull it up right now. All right. So let me do this. So make sure you guys got that link because if you don't have that link, you're not going to be able to do it. Okay. Let me pull this over here. All right. All right. All right. So if you guys are ready, I'm about to walk you through it and I'm going to break it down. Okay. So here we go. This is what you guys have to do. If you want access to Omari Academy, follow along, please. The link is in the chat. If you can't see it, link is in the chat. I see people are already doing it. Click that link and sign up. All right. So this is what you're going to do, guys. So for example, I'm going to say you guys can build whatever site you want, but I'm going to pretty much break it down. Okay. You guys are going to say, build me, and this is what I'm saying, build me a site for when brands want to sponsor my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel is about AI technology. I'm just going to put softwares, okay? About new AI softwares, okay? So you guys are going to put that in, okay? And this is the steps you got to take if you want to get access to Omari Academy. So I'm being real with y'all. Follow along. You're going to click build now. All right? And then what that's going to do is it's going to build it for you, okay? And while it's building it, let me explain, all right? So yes, Wix is going to be taking care of you guys' tuition, but there is one thing you must do to access that, okay? You have to sign up with one of their plans, okay? I highly suggest you signing up with the yearly plan because the yearly plan is going to get you guys the most value, all right? And if you want to land six-figure brand deals, you want to go this route, okay? So while the website is building in the background, I'm going to walk you through it, okay? But you can start with any of these packages, but I would suggest go with the elite one, all right? So, and it's 30% off right now, so it's a steal, okay? So you go here and you can do yearly, right? And instead of you guys paying $160 per 12 months, you only pay $112, or you can just do monthly at $200, okay? This is required to join the Omari Academy. If you try and join and you cannot show me that you've done this, you're not going to get in, okay? So if it's too expensive to do this one, you can do the pro. I really suggest elite, but if it's too expensive, what you can do is you can go to starter. And also it's $16 for the year, or $16 for 12 months, which adds up to about what? I got to do the math on that, but but if not, you can do monthly at $20 and you can get into Omari Academy literally for $20 tonight. Okay. All right. So if you got it and you're following along, just type got it in the chat. Okay. Just type got it in the chat. Just say got it. Just say got it. Once you got it, let me know. All right. So you can type any prompt in. Pretty much all you're saying is just to build it or build you a website. It can be any website, guys. It doesn't really matter, right? And it'll start building it in the background. And you guys are going to see that it's going to show up in a second here. It takes some time because it is building you a website. While you're waiting for it to build you the website, what you need to do is you need to go to this little diamond button right here where this orange timer is, you click here and then you choose a package. Okay. Click here, choose a package. You can choose starter, or you can choose elite, you can choose pro, you can choose builder. All right. But you have to choose one, and it is required for you guys to get access to the Omari Academy. All right. Okay. So once you go there, you click the button. Then what you guys can do is you can click monthly or yearly. All right. And this is a requirement if you guys want to land big brand deals. Brands want to see that you're structured. When you guys try and go get, funding and credit, and you try and say this is your online business, and they ask you for your website, and you can't show them a website with your LLC docs, they're not going to take you serious. You're not going to get approved for funding. Okay. All right. So once you have this done, and once you have gotten your plan, depending on what you choose, just comment the word done in the chat. All right. And I'm going to show you guys exactly what it built here. And then I'm going to also tell you guys exactly how it works. Okay. So once you guys sign up with your email, it's going to have, or once you guys see that little text box, it's going to tell you to build it. All right. But regardless, you don't have to build it right now. You can literally just go to this button right here and you guys can just get it. Okay. All right. All right. So you see how fast that was? It just literally built me a whole entire website for brands and partnerships for people to pretty much do partnerships with me. Okay. So that was literally in seconds. It has 148,000 subscribers for the channel. I get a monthly views of 850,000, and my engagement rate, my CPM, everything, my metrics, right? And this is what you guys are going to need for your YouTube channel. Make sure your YouTube channel look more like makes it look way more professional. And then you can literally see these packages right here. So like you can charge people to, post ads on your channel. And look, 2,500 right here, 7,500 right here, 18,000. You can charge brands a lot of money. And so this site will help you build that out, and you can edit all of this stuff. Okay. All right. All right. So once you guys are done, all you guys do is go here. Once you got your pack, say, I got my pack. I got my package. All right. So again, you can do starter. I suggest the yearly because you get a steal, right? And the monthly. And this isn't something that you guys are going to go and cancel tomorrow. All right. Because we are going to validate that you guys actually are in here. You didn't just get it to jump in Omari Academy and cancel, because again, Wix is partnered with us and we don't want to make our partners upset. All right. So yeah. Okay. Now, once you guys are in, I suggest building your site based around your channel. When your channel starts to grow, you can change your site around everything, but you definitely need that. All right. All right. Cool. Everybody got it. Okay, cool. Now, next up, let me see. All right. I'm going to walk through it one more time for you guys, just so you guys got it. Okay. So what you're going to do is you're going to go here. You're going to click the orange button. Again, this is how you get access to the Omari Academy for free tonight. All right. You choose one of these plans. It could be a starter plan, builder plan, pro, or elite. Okay. Go in there. Literally, guys, Omari Academy will only cost you $20 monthly tonight. Or if you go elite, which is even better, $200. It'll make your sites better, and the brands will really love you. They'll love you more. Okay. And then you can also do this monthly as well. All these can be monthly as well. All right, guys. So just comment got it if you got it. Comment done, got my package. Got it. Okay, cool. All right. So I'm going to go back to that because I know you guys have trouble with that and it's something new. But I wanted to let you guys know, because I am just a guy who continues to give gifts, that there's more. So don't go anywhere. All right. There is more. Okay. So check this out. And I'm going to keep commenting the link in the chat for you guys. I know a lot of you guys are trying to get the link. Here's the link again. Here's the link for anybody that didn't get it. And again, Wix is going to send us a list of emails of people who signed up. All right. And then from that list of emails, you guys will receive the access to Omari Academy. Okay. All right. Now, next, there's more. Okay. So for all the people that are joining right now, understand something. Our results, our students have collectively made over $5 million from YouTube in the last 12 months alone. We have literally created multiple 6- and 7-figure earners through the lessons and guidance inside of the Omari Academy. And I even asked my student, Michaela, who joined the Academy, what she thought. And I'm about to show you guys exactly what she had to say. All right. While I'm showing you guys this of Michaela, keep in mind, the link is in the chat. If you want to join Omari Academy, again, you have to sign up with Base 44 and Wix and create your account and then get a plan. Just choose a plan. I suggest getting a plan that's yearly. It'll put you in a better position, and it's going to return you more. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and cut my camera off right now and show you guys this video. Just let me know if you guys can hear it. Here we go.
My name is Michaela Hallmark, and I'm—
all right, videos there. All right, guys, I got the link in the chat for you guys to sign up as well. So you got it. Here it is.
one of many of the students of David Omari. If you're like me, you want to do YouTube. You want to be successful on YouTube. That was my heart, my passion, and it still is today. And because of David Omari, I am able to do things that I never dreamed possible. I'm seeing results that I never would have gotten on my own without the help of David. I reached out to David a little over a year ago over on Instagram and just shared my heart, what I wanted to see. And so he used this word, course. If you're like me, when you hear the word courses or programs or things like that, you get skeptical because there's so many people wanting to sell those type of things. But I just did it. I bit the bullet. I purchased a cheap course, and now I'm reaping the results big time. With the help of David, I now have over 200,000 subscribers on one channel, and now I have a cash cow channel on the side and 2 other channels that I'm working on that's going to be big this year. And here are some of the results. My name is Michaela Hallmark, and I'm one of many of the students of David Omari. If you're like me, you want to do YouTube. You want to be successful on YouTube. That was my heart, my passion, and it still is today. And because of David Omari, I am able to do things that I never dreamed possible. I'm seeing results that I never would have gotten on my own without the help of David. I reached out to David a little over a year ago over on Instagram and just shared my heart, what I wanted to see. And so he used this word, course. If you're like me, when you hear the word courses or programs or things like that, you get skeptical because there's so many people wanting to sell those type of things. But I just did it. I bit the bullet. I purchased a cheap course, and now I'm reaping the results big time. With the help of David, I now have over 200,000 subscribers on one channel, and now I have a cash cow channel on the side and 2 other channels that I'm working on that's going to be big this year. And here are some of the results.
All right, y'all. That was Michaela.
Hallmark.
I'm about to go ahead and show you guys another student that went absolutely crazy inside of the Omari Academy. Just give me a second.
Hey, guys.
Also, guys, for all the people that are signing up right now, you guys are locked in. Just go ahead and comment got it. Comment the package that you got as well so we can see who's locked in and what you guys got. Let's go.
I just want to give David a huge shout out and say thanks. I started my channel back in 2017, and I could not get anybody to watch a video. I couldn't get any views. I couldn't get any likes or comments, and I was just ready to give up. I was ready to delete my channel, but I ran across this course. I figured I got nothing to lose. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and buy it, and it was one of the best decisions I ever made. Now my channel has made over $100,000 in revenue, and I'm a happier person because of it. I look forward to making content now, and it's all thanks to David. So thank you, man. I appreciate you for making that course for people like me. And if you are on the fence about it, go ahead and do yourself that favor and buy that course. Hey, guys, I just want to give—
Now, luckily for you guys, y'all don't gotta buy Omari Academy tonight. Y'all tuition is covered. So you guys can see, like, people are getting like massively crazy results from investments that they made with me and, you know, with the Omari Academy family, and just becoming just super successful, right? So that was Michaela that I just showed you guys. She's now made over $100,000 from being enrolled in Omari Academy. So you guys can see the type of ROI you guys are going to get on your investment just from enrolling. And guys, I already showed you other video as well. Another student made over $100,000. Pretty cool, right? But listen, so I'm big on my action takers. For the first 10 people that already grabbed their spot, and we're going to see it in order, and I got the link in the chat again. For the first 10 people that already grabbed it, this is what we are doing for you guys and what we have pretty much put together for you guys. You guys are going to get some bonuses, okay? So bonus number one, this is the list of the this is the list of the 100 highest paid niches on YouTube to make more money with less video views. And you know what? Since I'm feeling so good tonight, I'm just going to give it to everybody that signs up, okay? We're going to forget the top 10. We're just going to give it to everybody that signs up. Everybody's going to get this bonus if you guys sign up, all right? And again, just shout out to Wix. But look, bonus number one, the list of the 100 highest paid niches on YouTube to make you guys more money with less video views. So what this pretty much does here is this right here is a list of the top niches. So you guys don't have to go and try and figure it out on your own, okay? Now, bonus number two, this is the monetization accelerator, all right? Where you guys can start making money on YouTube immediately, all right? Immediately, okay? We typically would sell this anywhere from like 5,000. I think somebody, bought it for like 7,500 at one point. But pretty much this is going to teach you how to get your channel monetized immediately. And so we're going to throw that in as a bonus as well. It's typically valued at $5,000, but because you guys are joining the Omari Academy tonight, it's going to be free. Okay. Now you guys can see bonus number three, viral video secrets, viral video secrets. Okay, y'all, check this out. All right. Bonus number three. You guys remember that student I told you guys about? The one that's my 7-figure client that literally was getting millions of views since the day he posted. Well, the reason why is because he bought this program a long time ago. We used to sell this program called Viral Video Secrets for $5,000, and it was worth $5,000. It still is, honestly. But yeah, he pretty much bought this program and he ran it up crazy. Bought this program, ran it up crazy, and you guys see what happened. He made $1 million. But now you guys can get access to this same exact bonus for free just for enrolling tonight. So again, it's super important that you guys enroll. It's super important that you guys enroll if you want access to all this stuff. The link is in the chat. Go ahead and I'll walk you guys through it one more time because I know you guys are probably confused. But you guys, I'll show you in a second, okay? Bonus number 4, the brand deal mastery, okay? And this is why it's so important for you guys to sign up with Base 44, okay? And that is the partnered site with Wix. It is so important that you guys sign up on that tonight because the brand deal mastery, I'm teaching you guys how we got over $500,000 in brand deals in just the last few months alone since the beginning of this year, right? This was also valued at $5,000. But here's what a brand deal is, okay? Here's what a brand deal is. Make sure you guys too, when you sign up, make sure you sign up with an email that you're gonna want to use for Omari Academy. Okay, don't sign up with like a spam email or something you're not going to check or something you don't remember to log into. Okay, the link's in the chat. But pretty much this is what a brand deal is. Okay, pretty much a brand or company sees your channel doing very well. They reach out to you and they say, hey, we want to get a sponsorship on. We want to sponsor your video. We want to pay you. Let's say they want to pay you $1,000, right? We want to pay you $1,000 for the first 30 seconds of your video. Okay, so then from there, what you do is you say, sure, they pay you $1,000 up front, usually PayPal, bank wire, bank transfer, whatever. Then you make the video and you put the little 30-second clip in there to promote their product or their brand. Okay. Now, here's where it gets crazy. So I have a student right now who just started with us probably like 6 months ago. Their channel was also in the AI tech niche, and big AI software actually just, partnered with them and sponsored them. So the channel was doing really well. It was at like 16,000 subscribers, but it was getting a lot of views, like millions of views. And, just because they're in Omari Academy and they get crazy like pool. And so pretty much what ended up happening is this. So the brand reached out and said, hey, we want to pay you $2,000, but we want to pay you $2,000 for the next 5 videos on your channel. So every video, they were going to pay them $2,000. That was the extra $10,000 on top of what they were already making. So they said, sure, we'll do it. Their team made that video once for the ad. After that, every time the company requested an ad, they just copy and pasted the brand deal over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. So guess what? Every time that brand requested a video that had that ad in it, all they had to do was copy and paste the video that their team made once. They've been working with them for, again, almost 6 months. So they made an extra $50,000 just in this year, just from doing that. Okay. Just from doing that. Okay. If you guys need help signing up, just let me know because I see a lot of you guys having trouble. I know it's not a very simple thing, but I'm going to make it as easy as possible for you guys. But the link is in the chat for everybody. All right. So look, again, brand deal mastery. This is why it's so important for you guys to build your website too. All right. Because you can only land brand deals like this when you actually have a nice page that brands come and they can see. They see what your numbers are. They don't need like sending screenshots and all that stuff. Brands don't believe that stuff no more. You know how easy it is to fake stuff like that? They want to see real data. They want to see a perfect verified website that they can actually go on and like look through your numbers and see what you're about. And you're a faceless channel. So, you know, you want to build that trust. So those websites are important to build, especially for brand deals, because this is where you're going to make the main bulk of your money with YouTube automation. A lot of times people think it's just from the views. You make more money from the brand deals. This is where the real money is at. Imagine a lump sum of money landing in your lap. This is where it comes from. So you got to get set up. Okay. So, all right. I got a fast action bonus. But look, before I do that, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go over it again because I see you guys are having trouble. And I'm going to pull it up again so you guys can pretty much, you know, see how to do it. And yeah, it's pretty simple, guys. Okay. And then just let me know what you guys got, what you guys signed up with. What package did you get? So this is the site again. And I can literally do it again from the beginning. I'll start from the beginning. So let me copy the link. And I'll go here, boom. Once you're here, you literally just type in, build me a website for my channel about dogs. Okay. Then you click build now. All right. And it'll start building it. Okay. But I'm going to stop it because I've already built my site. Then what you're going to do is you're going to click this button right here. It says it's a diamond. Okay. I'll zoom it in. This diamond button right here says 30% off. You're going to click that. And once you click that, you're going to sign up with one of the packs. Again, it's best to get the bigger packs because you guys are going to get more value out of that and your sites are going to look much better and they're going to be generating more much faster. You guys saw how long it took me. But if you can't afford that for some reason, you can't afford it, you guys can get the starter pack and you guys can go the monthly route or the yearly route, continue to check out. And then once you have that, comment in the chat what pack you got and everything. All right, cool. Okay, so are we clear there? Do we all know how to do that now? This is the site that I just built for an AI channel. And again, this isn't a channel that I actually have. I just put in a random prompt and it spit it out for me. So if you guys do anything else and you need websites and stuff like this, this is probably a really good site for you guys to do that. Okay. Built some really cool stuff with them. All right. And again, this is Wix. Wait, do I have to build now? No, you do not have to build now. Yeah, somebody said they paid $192. Yeah, man, you guys are getting into Amari Academy for a steal right now, bro. You're never going to see this again. Ever going to see this again. My team going to kill me when they find out I did this. But I'm tired. I'm tired of people, you know, coming in like, man, I spent so much money, man. I got to make my money. Now y'all can't say that. Now you just got to work. Now you got to do the work. I'm giving it to you. I'm spoon feeding it to you. Now you got to work. All right. Somebody type in let's work. Okay. So look. Again, last time before I go back into the presentation, you're going to get into the site. Here's a link. Oh, snap. Why is my settings coming up? We didn't mean to do that. Hold up. Just close this out. Go here. All right. Cool. All right. So look, again, you're going to choose one of these packs. Once you choose one of these packs, you guys are in, you guys are good, okay? And then you guys can build the site whenever you feel like building it. Again, you're in Amari Academy because of this site, because of Wix partnering with us. So don't be those people that just cancel after a month, X, Y, and Z. I don't suggest doing that. But you guys' tuition is covered because of this, all right? So, again, that's cool. Literally just go here and you guys can get that. But you have to, you don't have to build the site now. But to get to the actual site, you will have to, you know, put in a prompt. Like to get to that checkout, you have to put a prompt in. So just put a random prompt in. It'll take you over there, and then you can cancel it out or you can let it build it in the background. And then from there, you just sign up and get the pack. Okay. Comment done when you guys are done. Okay. Just comment done when you're done. And what's going to happen is we're going to get a list of the emails from Wix, and you guys should be receiving access to Omari Academy within 24 to 48 hours. Okay. So again, 24 to 48 hours, we have to wait for the list to come from Wix. It's a pretty big company, so they take a little time, and you know, it's nighttime right now. So they're not in the office, but I just wanted to let you guys know that. Okay. All right, cool. Okay. So now this is what we're going to get into. All right. And shout out to everybody that jumped in on that. I got a fast action bonus for some real people. Now, how many people are in here are like, man, this is the most craziest thing? How many of you guys have like a raise of hands? I know you guys have been to webinars before, right? How many of you guys just type the amount of webinars you've been to that you got to the end and you got something for free? You got the program for free. Type how many times you've ever experienced that. Just let me know in the chat. I'm super curious to know. And again, my team is dropping that link in the chat for you guys to go ahead and sign up, okay? It's in the chat for you guys to sign up. Somebody said 0, never, exactly. Because again, I'm going to take this herd of people and we are going to literally be so successful. We're going to make lots of money together. You know what I'm saying? We're going to go crazy. All right. And you know, it's just nothing like it, man. I'm big on doing things that nobody's ever done before. So this is something that I wanted to do, and I feel like it's great. Okay. All right. So look, fast action bonus. Okay. My team said I was crazy for doing this, but I'm gonna do it anyway. All right. A bonus call with me. All right. A 1 hour call with me to start your YouTube channel. All right. And this is priceless. Okay. This is priceless because I typically charge like $10,000 for a call. Like that's my rate. Okay. I have 15 years in the game. I got so much experience. I got so many partners and clients. Like I told you, to partner with me, it's like $50,000 just to partner with me and me going on a channel with you. And I build it and I help you exit all that good stuff. It's about $50,000, right? But I'm gonna be real with you guys. A lot of you guys just got access to the community with all the courses, the coaching, and all that great stuff. But how many of you guys feel like you're going to need a little bit more? Like, let me know in the chat. How many of you guys feel like you're going to need a little bit more? Like, how many guys feel like you're going to need like that one-on-one access with me? Just type yes in the chat if that's you. How many of you guys feel like, yeah, I can make the channel. Yeah, I can do all this cool stuff that David's saying. Yeah, I can show up to the coaching calls. Yeah, I can watch all the courses when I finally have time. You know, how many of you guys feel like you're going to need a little more? Like you just need a little bit more than that, right? Like, right. Okay, cool. So listen, guys, we also have Omari Academy Elite. So right now, everybody that just signed up, you guys are getting Omari Academy, which again is an amazing program. I stand by it. All right. It is amazing. I put my heart, blood, sweat, and tears into it. But there's always an extra step, a next step. Okay. So look, think about it like this. Okay. Everyone who starts a YouTube channel wants to make money. All right. So you guys can do it alone. Okay. You guys can watch all the tutorials, do all the guesswork, handle everything yourself. But because you guys didn't really invest any money tonight, 90% of you guys are going to quit in 6 months, maybe even 6 days. Like, I'm gonna be real with y'all. All right. Like, that's just the number. That's the, like, literally, y'all, the statistic of people who actually watch courses that buy them, you wouldn't believe. Out of all the people that buy courses, only 5% of people who buy courses actually watch them. All right. And you guys have probably bought courses before and you probably never watched them. Okay. So Omari Academy Elite is the Done With You program. That is $5,000. Okay. It's $4,997. Okay. It's a proven team that runs your channel. This is the same exact team that I use that's made me over $5 million cash. All right, profit, expert strategies, no guesswork. And you also get me as a manager on your channel. Okay. And it's pretty much us doing it for you. Now, you can't buy this right now. Okay. I'm just informing you about it. Okay. I'm literally just informing you about what it is and how it works. Okay. If you want to inquire about this, I'm going to put a link in the chat for you guys to pretty much book a call with the team. All right. So if you are interested in this, and I'm going to break it down, we only have 5 spots available to book as well. So I'm going to let you guys know that too. Like, not everybody can do this. This is an invite only program. And we have over 1,000 of you guys in here. And I'm going to be real with you guys. My team is not taking on 1,000 clients tomorrow, even if you guys are coming to invest that amount. I don't believe in, keeping the price a secret. I will tell you the price up front. And if it's something that you want and you're interested in, payment plans are available, X, Y, and Z. But there's the link to book the call. I don't know why I don't even know if it's populating in the chat. Let me fix that real quick. All right. There it is. And I'll actually pull it up for you guys so you can see it. Okay. So when you guys get in here, let me share my screen again. When you guys get in here, you'll see it. It's going to say, congrats, you're in. It's a video of me. I'm sure you guys would love to see that. And then you'll book the next steps call. And this call right here is where you will inquire about that. All right. But I'm going to break some stuff down for you guys, because I know you guys probably want to know if there's payment plans and all that good stuff. So yeah. Okay. So this is Omari Academy Elite. All right. So Omari Academy Elite, pretty much, I want you guys to understand something. The people who will win have one thing in common. Okay. They never stop investing in themselves. They never stopped. That's the reason why I'm here today, guys. Like, I literally invested probably $500,000 into my own self-development. Like, the reason why I'm so smart and so savvy at business is because of how much money I poured into myself and my brain. I have bought so many things. I bought luxury cars, luxury homes. I have freaking invested in real estate overseas and in Atlanta. Like, I bought a lot of stuff. I've lost a lot of money on some of those investments, to be real with you guys. Like, to be honest with you, I lost a lot of money on a lot of those investments, but I've never lost a single dime on myself when I invested in myself. I always won. Just like when I spent the $50 before I decided to spend money on lunch, I decided to spend $50 on a YouTube video, and look at where I ended up, right? So I want you guys to understand something. Okay. Oh yeah. And I know you guys are trying to book the call and everything. The booking call button is there, but I'm going to also put the link in the chat for you guys to do that. Okay. So here is the link right here to book that call. Let me give you guys that again. Sorry about that. Because I see y'all trying to book the call right now. All right. There it is. Let me get that link. All right. Here it is, y'all. For everybody trying to book a call, here it is. All right. Boom, 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 and boom. Okay. All right. Okay, cool. So again, number 1, stage 1, you guys join the workshop, you got the information, and you probably have a job, right, where you're trading your time for money, but you showed up and you worked hard, but there's the ceiling always. Okay. Stage 2, you guys joined and you built the site with Base 44. You partnered, Wix is partnering with us. So you guys got into Omari Academy tonight, right? For $20 a month or whatever you pay. And so you invested in Omari Academy to learn the game, and you took a courage, you are already 95% ahead of people that, won't do the work, right? You're 95% ahead. So now stage 3, again, the team. Okay. YouTube automation is amazing. And the biggest issue we see is that people have hard times finding a good team on their own, and they end up wasting a lot of money on that team. And because they end up wasting a lot of money on that team, what typically ends up happening is they go out there and they get the videos and the videos don't perform. And then they feel like the business model doesn't work, but it's simply because they don't understand what they're doing, right? So stage 3 is to join Omari Academy Elite, where not only will you have that access to me, but you also will have access to the same team that I use to build these channels. You also will have access to the coaching for a lifetime. Okay. So that is a step. The button is there. All right. The link is here to book that call. We do have payment plans available for that. All right. And again, Omari Academy Elite, you guys already have the knowledge. Now it's time for us to do the heavy lifting. Okay. You made the investment. Okay, to get here, right? So this is for those who want to go further, all right? It's pretty much a done for you setup where we build your channel out and do everything for you. My personal team manages everything for you, right? And all you do is approve the content or deny it, okay? We have AI plus automation stacks where we deploy the same AI tools and systems that I use to scale my channels and my partners' channels, all right? And, revenue growth strategy where you get plugged into our monetization playbook, AdSense, brand deals, and much more. Okay. So inside of Omari Academy Elite, we have a list of brands that we personally work with that pretty much pay our partners and our Omari Academy Elite members on a monthly basis because they know you're part of Omari Academy Elite. They know your channel was operated by my team. So they know that you guys are going to get the ultimate level of success. Okay. The ultimate level of success. They know that that's going to happen. And because they know that that's going to happen, guess what? They're going to end up paying you ahead of time because they know that your channel is already going to be successful. So we have a list of partners that we already have that reach out to us with brands and they sponsor the channels and all that great stuff. Okay. So now the last part, again, I want to let you guys know, typically Omari Academy Elite literally goes for about $10,000. Okay. And you guys can literally get started for as low as $300 a month. Now, this does require you to have decent credit to get approved for something like this. We do have different options for you guys if you want to do that. But he said, do we walk through it with y'all? Because I want to learn. Yes, we definitely walk through it with you guys. This is the link to book a call, guys. The link to book a call is in the chat. Make sure you watch that video. All right. And yeah, so we have payment plans as low as $300. And, this is limited time. Okay. We probably don't got 20 spots anymore. Probably only got 5 or less than that. It's a potential of $50,000 to $150,000 a year in earnings potential. It's 100% tax deductible, lifetime coaching access, and you work with us until you win. So it is guaranteed. Okay. Now, next thing, you guys' financial future is only one call away from being completely different. Okay. Remember when I told you it's $50,000 to partner with me? Well, you guys are getting another major discount because you're on this workshop tonight. So instead of it being that, it'll only be $4,997 today. Okay. Now, for anybody that is an Avenger and they want to be brave and they want to take the leap right now tonight, if one of you guys, and this is only for one person, I'm going to only do this for one person. Everybody can, book a call and, try and get a spot. Cause again, we're not going to allow everybody to join, but for anybody that wants to take the leap tonight and they want to join the Omari Academy Elite, right? Here's what I'm going to do for you. If you decide tonight you want to join Omari Academy Elite, just type that in the chat. Say, I want to join Omari Academy Elite, right? You have the funds. You're ready to go. If that is you, what I will personally do for you is I will be the one that will manage your channel. My team will run it, but I will manage it, which means you will have partnership access to me to have my personal phone number to text and call me whenever you need me. And also me literally operating your channel and making sure that you're profitable. This is a once in a lifetime opportunity that I'm going to do this. So if that is you, you guys can DM me on Instagram right now at David Omari. If that is you, so I just saw somebody type they want to do that. If that is you, go into my DMs at David Omari and say, I want to join Omari Academy Elite I'm cash ready. Again, the first person is going to get access to me like that. I'm not doing that for the second, third, fourth, fifth person. So if one person DMs me right now and they want access to it, just hit my DM, say I DM'd you. And after tonight's call, I'll reach out to you and we'll make magic happen. Okay. But look, this is the final opportunity, guys, to book your call. The final opportunity to book your call. All right. So here it is again, the link to book your call. And once you guys have booked that call, let me know. Say booked in the chat. Say booked in the chat. Say booked in the chat once you booked it. And we are good to go. Okay, Insta, it's at David Omari, at David Omari, at David Omari, at David Omari. That's my Instagram. Okay. And just DM me Elite. DM me Elite, guys. I didn't realize how many DMs I got right now. DM me. If you want to do it, DM me the word Elite and we will make magic happen tonight. Okay. Just DM me Elites. DM me Elites. DM me Elites. Okay. So here's what I'm going to also do. Again, I'm going to walk you guys through the Omari or joining Omari Academy for free tonight. But look, you guys have two choices and congrats. Look, congrats to every single person that joined Omari Academy tonight. For all of my people that are wanting to do Omari Academy Elite and are thinking about doing Omari Academy Elite and want us to pretty much run and operate the channel for you, you guys got two options. You can go and do it on your own, which is, you know, amazing. You got Omari Academy now. You can go do it on your own and try and learn and do your best. You know, you'll make mistakes along the way and we'll try and help you as much as we can. Or you guys can follow the proven route of success, where pretty much my team, who already has a bunch of clients, not a bunch of clients such as like we're too busy to help you, but like a bunch of successful clients to where we can literally see what's going on their channel, make it happen on your channel. We have so many clients like that already to where pretty much we plug and play the same systems on your channel and you get the success. Okay. So if you want access to the Omari Academy Elite, you can book a call to inquire about it. I already told you guys the price, so there's no secrets there. We definitely got payment plans. So if you guys want to do a payment plan, you guys can do that. But yeah, so that's just something to know. I also want to let you guys know that if you guys book the call and you don't show up, you will lose out on ever working with us. Okay. So I do not want to waste my employees' time because I got to pay them to take those calls. So I don't want to waste their time. So please make sure you show up and choose a time you could commit to. Okay. Now, again, guys, the Omari Academy, man, the Omari Academy, it's a very, very lit situation. And a lot of you guys just joined. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to help you guys get access again. How many of you guys are trying to get Omari Academy, but you still are having trouble? I see some people are still confused about it. Okay, no worries. I'm about to pull it up right now and show you guys how it's done, okay? It's really, really easy to do, I promise. Okay, so here's how you join Omari Academy tonight for free. As I just told you guys already, Wix partnered with Omari Academy, so your tuition is covered tonight. All you have to do, and I'm going to start from the beginning. Let me log out. Log out real quick. If I can log out from here, can I log out? So pretty much when you come to the page, you're going to be like prompted with, and let me put the link in the chat too. Let me put the link in the chat for y'all. Okay. Here is the link again to get in, so you guys can follow along. All right, here's the link. Here's the link. And for all of my people that's like, yo, I really want access to Omari Academy, like, and I'm trying my best, but like, you don't got the funds. I totally understand that. I totally get that. But this is a once in a lifetime opportunity. You will never see Omari Academy free again. I promise you. I promise you on my life, you'll never see it free again. So again, check this out. This is what you do. You go to that link that I just put in the chat, right? You're going to be prompted with this screen. Once you're prompted with this screen, you're going to put in a prompt to build a website. It could be about anything. All right. I suggest actually using this website to build a decent site. So when brands land on your YouTube channel, you have something to present to them that's really well, especially if you're going to go the elite route. All right. So you will build it now, right? You sign up. It'll be a sign up page where you put your email and your name. Then what you'll do is, if I go here to one of my apps that I already built, like this one I built earlier. This is a different one that I built. Okay, another site. You can go to this diamond up here and you choose one of these packs. So starter, builder, pro, elite. I have a bonus for all the people that join the elite, have a specific bonus when they join Omari Academy. It's a secret surprise bonus that you're going to get access to. But that's if you go elite. But what you can do is, if you don't have the funds to do that, like I would choose your budget, right? You can go starter, go elite. And then once you go elite, what you can do is you can select monthly. It's about $200 a month, or you can do yearly, $112 a month for 12 months. The yearly packages are way better. Or you can go starter pack and get the yearly for $16, or you can do the monthly for $20. Okay. So that link is in the chat right now. That link is in the chat right now. For everybody that's trying to get the book call link, we're going to put that link in the chat too. We're going to put that link in the chat too, for everybody trying to get that as well. Okay. So this is the book call link right here, guys. All right. Okay. Cool. Is everybody clear on that? Is everybody clear on that? All right. So look, this is what I'm going to do, y'all. I want to show you guys a video with a student of mine that was super successful. I know you guys heard me talking about him earlier. I saw a lot of you guys had questions, not about just signing up, but just about, the Omari Academy in general, the YouTube automation business model. There's some things you guys are still, trying to learn about it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a video up right now of me and my student, James. You guys saw me literally talking about him earlier. He made $200,000 in literally 4 months. I'm going to play that video for you guys right now. And while I'm playing that, my team's going to constantly put the link in the chat for you guys to sign up. And again, you just go to get the starter pack or the other packs that you see, whatever pack fits your budget. Once you get that, my team is going to see all the emails that join tonight. And in 24 to 48 hours, you'll have access to the Omari Academy. Okay. And then if you guys got in, just say, I'm in. Just say I'm in. All right. Okay, cool. So let me go ahead and play this video real quick. And yeah, we're going to get busy on that. Yes. Here we go. All right, here it is, guys.
Yo, James, man, how you been doing, man? How you been, man? It's been a long time since I spoke with you, man. Yo, you are an all-star. You know that? Like you going crazy. Like you one of my top clients right now, bro. You really been going crazy. So I actually want to just ask you some questions on this interview. Do a client interview with you, because you an all-star, like I said, man. And I just want all of the people in the mastery community just to know like what you are actually doing. So this is mainly for them. So I wanted to ask you, number one, what are you currently doing on YouTube?
So I run a faceless YouTube channel, and it's based around tech, and I'm doing pretty good on there. I have over 300,000 subscribers so far.
Hey, 300. Last time I talked to you, you was at like 250. Okay, so you've been going crazy. Okay, that's what's up, man. So what really intrigued you about the YouTube automation industry? Like what got you into that? How did you hear about the YouTube automation industry?
Well, I've seen it everywhere on the internet, and when I seen your stories or whatnot, and I should say it kind of resonated with what I wanted to do too. So I decided, pick up on that and just go from there.
Yeah, nah, you going crazy, man. Nah. So like, would you mind sharing like a little more about what you do, like, you know, your niche and you know how that's been successful on YouTube? Like what kind of, you say you make tech videos, so like what kind of videos are you into? Like, you know, what are you making on that channel? Like what are you doing on that channel as far as your content?
So in terms of what I do and the niche is in, it's technology. So, you know, you can do videos on like gaming consoles or the newest phones that's out,
Right.
anything tech related. So, and you know, what I do is I do reviews on them where everyone to search up, especially when the newer phones dropped.
Yeah.
It is going pretty well.
Smart. You jumping in front of the market, man. That's awesome. When I first met you, before you joined the program, you know, you had your job. Like, how is that going? How's that been? Is that something that you still have time for? Like what is that looking like?
Well, actually, I quit my 9 to 5. I mentioned earlier.
But okay, I didn't know that. Wow,
It's life changing.
that's
I know many
cool.
people don't like listen to people.
Yeah,
You are your own boss when you
Yeah.
join the mastery program, and you know,
Yeah.
once you have people working for you, and you literally don't have to do anything but tell people what to do, and they'll do it all for you. So, you know, when you jump into this, your time will become freedom, and that freedom will be blessing you in every aspect possible.
that's crazy, man. And so
Mhm.
to quit your 9 to 5, you gotta be making a pretty, like, in 4 months, you gotta be making a pretty like hefty stack. So like, since you joined the mastery program, like, how much have you made from your YouTube channel? Like, how much have you in total?
In total, so far I made over 200,000. 200,000 in that short.
Crazy.
And you know, most people don't see that. You know, you won't even see that at a 9 to 5.
Nah.
You know, or in
Nah, that's crazy to me. That is amazing, man. That, you know, God has truly blessed you. You know, 6-figure earner at the age of 18 is crazy. Like that's not normal. And so, like, again, now that you're not even working a 9 to 5, like, you know, you went from the 8-hour shifts. How many hours do you feel like you putting in a day on your YouTube channel? Like, is it similar to your 9 to 5, or it's like?
well, it all depends. Normally, it's short. It's you can make up your hours, of course.
Yeah, because you got your team. Yeah, because you got your team running the team too. So you ain't.
Now,
Yeah.
you can work overtime and stuff, you know, just to get ahead and everything. I think that's the best thing to do. That way, ahead on days, and you can just be out, enjoy your time while, you know, everything is automated. You're making money while being at the office or whatever workspace you do. You know, I can be eating at the 9 to 5 place or whatever I used to work at while I'm making money, and that's the good thing. I don't have to be there to make money, so it's all passive income.
Yeah, nah, that's awesome, man.
Mhm.
That's really dope. Yeah, I remember my first time. And so, you know, with
Yeah.
that said, like, what is a gem? Like, what is a tip or a word of advice that you would give to somebody who's just on the fence about getting into YouTube, or, you know, just getting into online business in general, or someone who feels like they don't have any time or any money to do something like this? Like, what would you say to that person? Because, you know, most of those times when people say they don't have time, they don't have money, it's just a really big excuse that's holding them back. What would you say, you know, to a person like that who's just on the fence about jumping right in?
Well, it's a lot actually. I'll break it down. There's no such thing as I don't have enough time, because people make time for what they want. You know, if you can make time to finish some Netflix shows and stuff, then you can have time to try to learn something and potentially change your life with it. So the biggest gem I would give really is to change your mindset, because you cannot go into something with the wrong mindset. Otherwise, it will not work out. Mindset is key. Mindset is the most powerful thing, and will get you there if you change it. Then that's where it all starts. So another thing is you have to believe in yourself. You have to, you know what you're doing. I should say, be consistent with things. You know, say if you see yourself failing, that don't mean give up. If anything, you would want to fail so you can limit trial and error in the future. And it's really good because you know what not to do next time, and all the other stuff. But I think mindset is really key going into the YouTube game and stuff, because a lot of people say they want to start, and I say years later, they don't start. You know, they always hold themselves back. You know, they say they always want to start, and it's that excuse in their mind that's telling them something or holding them back. I think that's coming from insecurity too. But yeah, man, mindset really.
Yeah, that's awesome too. And like, I just want to touch on something that you said. You know, people just for years and years and years and years and years, they, you know, get inspired. Maybe they watch somebody they like on YouTube. Maybe, you know, they see somebody get their dream home. They see somebody get their dream car. They see somebody living out their dream life on YouTube, and they just tell themselves, man, I'm motivated, I'm inspired, I want to jump into YouTube, and they never do. And, you know, I would say this for the both of us. I think that me and you were both, you know, the same way. You know, 4 months ago, before you dove in, you was like, you know, working 9 to 5. You know, you're really young at 18, so you can't really see, like, you know, the future in that. So I'm just glad that you jumped in, man, and I'm real proud of you. And you know, hopefully that motivates people to understand, like, this is a huge journey. Like, you know, for people to just jump into a huge opportunity, and social media is just gonna keep getting bigger. But with that said, man, I want to thank you for your time, and I appreciate you. You're one of the top clients for sure, and I'm gonna definitely tap in with you soon, man. And you know, get back with me. You know what I'm saying? Let me know how your channel's going. I can't wait to see that 1 million subscriber plaque on that back of that wall there next to that simple one. So it's coming soon. Yeah, it's coming soon with the way you're moving. So thank you again, James. I appreciate you, and I'll talk to you soon, brother.
You too, brother.
All right. Let's go. Shout out to James. Hey, family, I'm putting the links back in the chat again. I see some people that want Elite. Again, I only have one spot available for that offer that I said, where I would pretty much manage it myself and I'd be the one building your channel up. I see a few people in my DM right now. So some people are not responding. But yeah, they're you know, that is still available. I have not connected with anybody yet, but there are 4 or 5, maybe even 6 people right now that are hitting me up about it. So if you guys want that, you guys got to be faster and jump on that if you want that offer. But pretty much, guys, I'm pretty much here for any other questions you guys have. So if you have questions, drop them in the chat and I'll pretty much help you and assist you with that. If not, okay, great. Yeah. So again, guys, 24 to 48 hours, you should receive instant access to the Omari Academy. Question, so we'll be doing it all? No. So for the Omari Academy, for the majority of the YouTube channel, you'll probably be doing it on your own. But we have like coaching calls every week. So you can go in there and get like assistance. But if you want like hands-on, you want us to like do it with you, do it for you, build it out for you, we have, you know, the Omari Academy Elite program as well. If you guys wanted to go that route, which you can book a call to inquire about it, get more information, and, you know, hopefully move forward. And yeah. Yep. So links in the chat again. Again. All right. But all right, family, I believe that is every question that I saw. So with that said, I appreciate each and every single one of you guys for showing up. If you guys got in, just type I'm in. I want to see who my new students are. And if you guys are trying to get access to that one time, yes. If you guys want that one time access to that offer, my DMs are open. And yeah. Yep. All right. Oh yeah, you guys just reminded me. So for the $1,000 giveaway, this is what I'm gonna do. Make sure you guys follow me on Instagram at David Omari. That's literally why I have this screen up. I don't know why I didn't say that. Make sure you follow me on Instagram at David Omari. Okay. And then make sure you subscribe to me on YouTube at David Omari. I wouldn't be a YouTube coach if I didn't tell you that. And then this is what I need you guys to do. Once you guys do that, go ahead and take a picture of your notes or make a video and post it on your Instagram story and tag me. And I'm going to have my team choose one lucky person to go ahead and give them the $1,000 cash. All right. Sent to your Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, anything you got. All right. Cool. All right, guys. The links are in the chat again. One more time. The links are in the chat again. I appreciate each and every single one of you guys tapping in, and I can't wait to see all your success. Let's go. Good night, guys. Later.